shit, I would have been lit. Wish I would have knew that shit, I would have been lit.
My mic is off. Oh, sorry. What's going on, guys? Oh, sorry. What's going on, guys? Wait, whose echo is that? Sorry. What's going on, guys? Hello. I hear myself. Who's that? Is that Henrique? Is that you, Henrique? Might be your mic, maybe. What's going on, guys?
What's going on, man?
What am I doing here? I feel so rusty today for some reason. Regards to okay, let me delete this off my screen first. Trades taken. Did not take any trades today yet. That was from yesterday. Let me delete that. Cool. Chillin'. GG on up the. Yes, sir. GG on up the. Yeah, GG looks like it's gonna continue up today. Just broke yesterday's high. It's gonna do something here. Oh yeah, my audio's too loud. There you go. Alright, I was gonna annotation. There you go. Alright, what's going on, guys? You guys are early today. Taj, you're up early. You know, up the headset. You're not in bed.
Bro, I'm just hyped, bro. Trying to be consistent. Trying to sleep right, you know.
Like honestly, who doesn't feel good to wake up doing this every day? You know, it's an amazing feeling.
It is
Amazing.
I think we're breaking back into the range.
GJ, I wanted to. Like I rather prefer buying GJ, like overall, because overall is just like a bullish trend, right? I believe GJ is gonna continue up eventually. It's just that for the past couple of months here, it hasn't broken 145. I think it's stuck at that level, right? So let's see here. So today looks like we are forming support here on daily time frame. Looks like we could be head towards maybe. We have some minor resistance right here, but I believe once we break this level, which is once we break these highs, I believe we're gonna eventually tap these levels here. 135. What is this? 135, 240, potentially. 135, 240, 135, 815. Look at those levels over there. I believe we're gonna be headed towards that. Because if you look at the daytime from here, if you look at this one candle here, we formed some type of support here, and as we start forming support, we started to close bullish. So I'm expecting today's kind of just kind of like continue up to fill that wick and eventually break the high, which is doing right now, and eventually come up to this target here. Because look left in this day here. If you guys zoom in, just focus on this alone. Focus on these 5 candles here alone. You see that this is just clear traffic. As prices breaking above the structure here, this is just clear traffic to go up. So expect like 135, 240 could get tapped today, right? However, if you do break below this range here, 134, 133, then it's gonna be a waterfall. But like, by the looks of it right now, I don't know if that's gonna happen or not. So I am gonna look for buys today on GJ as pre-New York was pretty bullish here. So let's drop down to like a smaller time from here, see what's going on here. Yeah, it looks clean. Can't believe my daily levels are. It looks clean on the hourly too. That's rare when you mark up a chart on a daily time frame, and on the hourly it looks like everything lines up perfectly, you know. So let me just make this lines a bit smaller though, because I'm gonna drop the time frame. Cool. Let's go on hourly. Yeah, this is amazing. Look, support formed. You know, resistance is up there obviously. Yeah, this is pretty clean. The only thing you have here is you have an amount of resistance here. You marked that up as an amount of resistance. That's why prices just tap their level and just kind of reject it off of it. I'll wait for like maybe a closure above this level here for us to get buys up to filter range here. So probably buys above 134, 645. That'd be clean. like left some resistance here, resistance support formed here, resistance here. So like it's kind of a level where we've been rejecting off of quite. This is, yeah, so like I'm gonna maybe dibble and dabble there and with gold a little bit, because I did take a break for gold for quite some time, and I've been watching ever since. Like this, just because I'm not trading it doesn't mean I don't watch it. I'm still watching, kind of like anticipate moves to happen. But I may make a return gold. Probably gonna adjust my loss sizes up a little bit though, because the option will be much bigger than usual. But yeah, nothing wrong with taking a little break from a pair and just coming back to it. But price gold, GJ. Cause I've been trading gold for a long time though. I'm not new to it. I've been trading gold since I started a few years ago, right? So it's nothing new to me. You started the same thing as me, same thing as well. Like, but yeah, I'm probably gonna come back to gold as spreads are normal again. But I give breakdowns all the time. It's gonna be the same thing, honestly, on the streams. Yeah, like gold's pretty my boy Jimmy, he's taking a little break, bro. I'll be back in a bit. He's taking a little break, you know. Yeah. Sorry. Man, this monitor today. Okay, let me adjust this monitor. Okay, there we go. That's much better. Something feels weird today though. My setup looks weird. Maybe if I move to the middle a little bit. No. Weird. Why can't this show at all times? Hold on. Yo, do you guys know how to make this show at all times here? So when I go on a different app, it doesn't show top of my screen. How do I make this bookmarks here show on all my tabs?
Say what?
You see how like when I go on like this a new tab here, it shows like bookmarks, but when I go on like these old tabs, it doesn't show the bookmarks under my screen. How do I make it that it shows all the bookmarks? I just figure it out later.
Go into Google and
Yeah, I do.
on the side, just bookmarks, show bookmarks. It should display for all of them.
That there is simply not an opportunity.
Whoa.
Hey, what is going on?
Hold on. Sorry.
No, not.
What's going on there, Samper? Control B for that? Alright, I figured it out. Alright, actually, I kind of like it like this, actually. I don't really need that down there.
Sorry about that. My TV whacking out. If you go under the Google heading, you can adjust it where it shows the bookmarks that you overall, all the bookmarks that you have set up on the top right there labeled.
I'll take a look at it in a bit. Kind of like this, actually. No, it doesn't cover too much of my screen. Too much clutter. Fine. Yeah, I think oh nope, I missed a spot. I believe gold. Looking at gold here, I believe we're gonna continue down. As mentioned yesterday in the streams, right? We mentioned from like up here, like, you know, we mentioned 1813 was gonna get tapped, right? And that's where it's heading towards. Like, this is a clean sell. Gold is just bearish. If you're trying to buy gold right now, you're in trouble. Just follow the trend and continue the sell trend coming down. Like, that's all we did yesterday. Right? The breakdown yesterday on gold was literally just following the trend. Gave breakdowns on the hourly time frame, same thing today. You know, we formed some type of, like, look, we came down, we created a range, right? So now your range is gonna be like probably from, say, like this resistance to the support, right? This is your new range, so you can now label this as a range. It's a huge range, obviously. But then once you break below these levels here and get a closure below, we should be able to push down towards the next levels, which is going to be probably next minor support, probably going to be like these levels right here, right? So like, yeah, like gold's not same thing as for GJ, honestly. Marking up, it's all the same. But yeah, I believe we're going to continue down here. 1942 is the next target, and after 1942, probably going to tap like, look left here, you're probably going to tap like 1835, and below 1835, that's when you're probably going to get the nice sells. Below 1835 is probably going to come down to like, probably down to like, you know, 1820 levels. Yeah, this is a huge bear trend, so if you're trading gold, I suggest you just look for more seller opportunities than buys, obviously, right? But yeah, this is clean. Gold is pretty clean. Let's see, can we put sells below here? I'm not gonna trade gold today probably, but it's coming, don't worry about it. I don't think you can website creators choose to make that website full page. Now because on my because I'm using my Control FX one right now, right? If I switch my over my other account, like my personal account, it shows. I'm using my personal account for like on the streams for how long. I decided today to make a switch to my my Control FX account for like streams, so we'll be much more organized. But I'll figure it out later. No biggie. Alright, we found resistance here, as you can see. Resistance has been, okay, so why is this not showing up? Oh, there it is. Resistance has been formed right here, right? Closed bearish here at resistance, reject off of that resistance level. Closed bearish, broke the lows. I'm expecting us to continue down here. GJ here to find some type of support down here, right? Because look left, this is your next level of like heavy traffic, right? Like minor traffic, minor support. So price could potentially come down to this level and find some type of support here. And once you find some type of support here, we can probably pop back up to retest these highs and eventually continue up. So maybe something like this could happen here, where we can get like, this would be cool if we get like candles coming down here, bearish to continue the sort of range, come down to tap support, right? And as you find support means probably when we get like a bunch of bullish candle closures. So maybe like this as support here to continue the uptrend that we've been having all morning, right? And then retest the highs eventually like this. So you could expect something like this, because this is a range that we have created here, right? Resistance, come down, support, range, breakout, right? So most likely that is most likely to happen here. But let's see how this candle closes there, because we can just easily close above the range here and we can just continue to go up. Who knows? But you have options here. Wait patiently. But yeah, if you break above this level, if you get closure above here, I will take buys for a nice 50 pip range you have here. Not bad. Pretty decent. Hopefully it'll make up for all the pips that we did not catch this week.
Be lovely.
All the pips that I took 2 trades this week, guys. No. 1 trade this week. 1 trade this week on yesterday. It was break even. That was the only trade I ever took for the week. So a little of a slow week for me, honestly. Or one of my slowest weeks. But as long as my subs are entries on the trades I took this week was I was comfortable with them, that's all that matters, right? I'm not forcing any trades or anything, so good. Yep, this is pretty clean. How did he draw the candles? I am a magician. Nah, man, I don't know. I use the zoom annotation tools and I draw it on the screen because I'm live streaming on OBS, but it's on a zoom window overlay, right? So zoom every time I draw my screen, it's just gonna show up, you know. Hopefully close above 470. Yeah, 470 well 470. 0.470, where's that? Oh, above here. Yeah, we have some minor support here. Yeah, good eye. Yeah, so we do have some minor support here, right here at these levels here. I guess that's our minor support. This could be your range actually. Yeah, who knows? Because we did reject off of that level here, so yeah, that could be your support, your range. I think this range I had here was a little bigger. Yeah, maybe this was your support to go up here. So until we get candles to start closing bullish, we can't confirm that yet, right? But I believe, yeah, good eye. So this is the thing. Ever since somebody sends me the charts, it gives me some ideas as well, right? It works both ways. Obviously, I'm still gonna trust my analysis, my ideas, but like they'll give me like another perspective on it. So I'll kind of look at it like, oh, cool, I didn't see that over there. Like for example, if you send a chart showing support here, I'll be like, oh shit, I missed that support, right? So we're helping each other both ways here. There's a 4-hour resistance at 485. 485. 4-hour resistance. 485. Where is that? Yeah, 485 was right here. Yep. Support. Yep, that was a clean support. Nice. Yeah, so let me adjust this. Let me put this as a range, because this is the range now, right? Is it me, guys, or my charts look different today? Like something about it. Is it the font or something? Like everything, this tools look so big. I don't even know, man. What's going on, 50? Is it my zoom or something? Oh shit, how did I F11? What's going on? Yo, is it just me, guys? I know I'm not tripping here. I know something about my chart looks weird today. Like it's this, like the number, like the coordinates, or like the font up here. Something about it. I know I'm not. No, I'm not tripping, man. I'm looking at my old streams because this is kind of weird, throwing me off. I have OCD too, so I notice all these things. So like, yeah. Let's see. $2.2K subs, nice. Already, almost at 3K. Okay, so
fast now.
I think. Trying to look. You know what? Oh, yo, guys, you speak with the YouTube chat. You guys know, I turned donations on. Is there like a little money sign at the bottom right of your screen? Let's see. Should be. Yeah, it's a money sign now, so you can like, you know, give me like, you know, 5K or something, and after send a little message, yo, you know,
a little incentive, you know, a little thank you.
Spread it around amongst the Zoom, you know.
Someone asked me to turn donations on, and I just turn it on. I'm like, oh, okay, I'll figure it out.
Doesn't that go to charity or something like that?
Nah, it depends where you want to go to.
I want to go to my pocket.
Yeah, if you want to go to charity, you can go to charity. It just depends. Like some streamers on Twitch, they sometimes have it for charity, sometimes they have it for themselves. Man, there's just streamers here. I talk about it all the time, but like Nick Merckx, this guy, oh man, this guy gets like probably thousands and thousands of donations every stream just for gaming.
Who?
Nick Merckx.
Oh,
He's a gamer streamer.
So he makes money off of playing games.
Yeah, donations, like subscribers. You'd be surprised, man.
Them little kids be dropping some bread.
I think we form some type of resistance here, and as we're forming resistance here, I think we're starting to kind of break that resistance as we speak here. This right here. This kind of right here broke resistance. Because this kind of here closed bearish here at resistance, right? So if you close bearish at resistance here. Tapping this resistance. The only issue you have here is that if I would have were to attempt this buy stop here, because this kind of closed out resistance, I would have probably moved my stops to entries as we tap this resistance up here, because look left, that's like your next level of traffic at. So you kind of want to like put yourself in an advantage and move your stops to entries, right? So I would have been stopped at the trade even if I attempted it, but I believe because like this is a minimum range you had to go up, minimum range, right? And you could easily take advantage of that, anticipating that's gonna break to go further up there in that scenario. But yeah, I think yeah, we have like what? It's almost like $5, $10. Whoa! Already on the streams?
God damn.
$10 on the streams already? Thanks for
Share
doing
the
this, guys.
love,
I appreciate
share the
that.
love.
Hey, I appreciate that. Appreciate it.
That's how you know. That's how you know they're
That's
getting
the
value.
first.
Okay, we're testing those areas that we
And also, you guys don't have to send anything. Don't worry about it. Like
You're exploring new
another
waters.
five. Another five.
This is the
Wow. Look at
This is the new normal to you, my friend.
right after people start sending money. You don't have to send money, guys.
Turn donuts on today. Man, off the rip.
Don's like, forget trading.
Hey, there's gonna be people out there, 100%. Those trollers that be like, this guy makes money. It's a new thing now. They're gonna say this guy makes money off donations. Watch, I guarantee you, one day it's gonna come across that. Like, oh, this guy makes money off donations. This guy makes money off this, that. This guy doesn't trade.
Like, I'm just gonna post my freaking
I feel like a Twitch streamer, man. Honestly.
cash app.
But yeah, oh, appreciate another one. TR Hempson, DC, appreciate it for the 499. Hey guys, I think I'm gonna have a part in the future. Actually, I'm not gonna discuss that. I'll discuss that once we get there, once I set it up and all that. But
So Don, you looking to enter a trade once the 7 o'clock hour comes in? If we push above,
yeah, I'm waiting for this
Fine.
candle to close in 4 minutes here, and once you actually get a closure, we should be good to go. Above the range, I think stops in this case, the minimum is like gonna be 20 pips. That's not bad. Like honestly, for the past days here, like that's pretty decent stops. Yeah, because like look left, there's some traffic here, right? So if we break into this range here, most likely we're gonna come up to fill the range. So that's how my buys are kind of like code. That's how my buys are gonna be. Those are our buys I'm looking for. Good morning, John. Everyone, what's going on, man? Tornado Huncho when my full margins trace out works. A.
who's that, Rudy? Full margin.
Good morning, John. Everyone. Two will be rich. Yep, swing for these buys. These buys look so clean, man. These buys look so clean here. What's gold doing here today? Yeah, guys. So I made a video yesterday talking about I'm gonna make a series, like a little what do you call it? I guess YouTube series where I'm gonna like kind of. So you remember that video I made like over like a couple days ago, like last week, about just like the best forex strategy, whatever. So I'm gonna add on to that. I'm gonna make parts of it. So it's gonna be shorter videos. It's gonna be like probably a 5-10 minute video every week, and bro, honestly, it's gonna be like a mini course for free. That'd be great. So this week's feature is probably gonna be about managing risk or wick fills. Either of those two, but because I have them recorded already, so I might as well just drop them every week, right? But it's just gonna be like just a general breakdown of it. Yeah, Don, why did you keep your resistance on that or low instead of the recent highs? Which resistance? This resistance or this resistance? What you mean? 484, 485. 485 was this resistance. Oh, so I kept it here because on 30-minute time frame we did tap that resistance, and look left there is some traffic looking left there, as well as this is a 4-hour support that we have formed there. You know, some rejection there, looking left. That's the next support. We reject off of there. We started close bullish. So if you close bullish at this support, high chance this is a decent support for price to drive up. That's why I have mine there. Cause I didn't actually look at this until someone pointed out that this is a minor support. I didn't realize because I was on the hourly. But if you go into 4 hour as well, you'll notice that this looking left, this is a 4 hour resistance as well. So that's a very minor level we have to worry about. Oh, 684. 684. What do you mean? 684. Where do you see 684 on my screen? Here? This resistance is here because looking left, there's some traffic to our left there. Look left, there is some resistance right here. So if you drag a line all the way across, that is a level where we could potentially reject off of, right? So that's a level we gotta worry about. And also this kind of right here, right? So drag it all the way across, you're gonna kind of see the average resistance being that. So we're gonna need a closure above that range for us to push up. And look what just happened, like just right now, we pretty much reject off of that level, right? So buys are not ready yet until we actually get a closure above the range here. What's up, Wixon?
Wagwan, my you.
Bro, that's some Toronto stuff, bro. How you know about that?
684.
Why I say?
Yeah, that's true. Huh?
That's some Toronto stuff. How you know about that? You're from Miami. You're from across the globe.
7 o'clock. 7 o'clock.
Okay, so 7 a.m. guys. I believe this hourly candle did close bullish above the range. The issue you have here is that the 30 minute actually closed bearish at resistance, but 15 minute closed bullish at resistance. I'm still waiting for this kind of range to break out, right? Because this is the overall range you have here. So I'll wait for buys above here. Because if this support breaks here, we're probably going to drive all the way back down to this level down here, right? So you kind of want to just be patient and wait for a breakout this range here.
I
mean, some of you guys might be attempting. Yeah, what's up?
No, I also have a feeling that we're gonna touch the 300 areas first, only to create a wick and then to continue up. I know it's still just a feeling, I think.
Yeah.
This area has been tested a few times, you know.
Yeah, it's a very minor support. Like, this is a very minor support as well. It's something that's strong, so it can easily just break. I just wait for a break. And usually, like, if it's like a really strong bullish trend like we have this morning, I would usually anticipate moves to kind of push up like from here. I look for buys as we close bullish as support here, but due to this being a very minor support here, I'm not going to attempt those type of buys in this scenario here because this is a very weak support. If this is a bit stronger, yeah, that'll make sense to go up from here, but we can easily just break this low here to come back down and fill the range here. That makes sense. Don, are you from Brampton or Rexdale? I'm from Toronto. Like, literally Toronto, the GTA Toronto. I'm not a fake Torontonian, man. Right, Ifty?
Yes, sir.
You backtest? If so, how much time and hours a week do you put in backtesting? When I first started, a lot, yeah. Depends on what you think backtesting is, because this is my backtesting right now. This is basically my backtesting, right? Like, I don't, like, once you get to a point where you're like constantly consistent, you don't really have to backtest every week like you were if you first started, obviously, because you kind of know what you're looking for. You kind of know what you kind of want already. You kind of figured out your strategy and you kind of know like in and outs of it. So once you get to that point, you really don't have to do it anymore. Like now that I have a set of plays that I follow all the time that I just look for, those are plays I just look for, and there's really no need to backtest. I mean, unless I take if I take a trade that hit my stops or something, then I'll take a look at it. Like I'll take a look at that loss for like a couple hours, and I guess that's my backtesting. But I don't really backtest like as much anymore as before. But when I first started, man, trust me, I used to be up late hours, just like, you know, watching videos, you know, reading stuff on it online. testing all different strategies like that. That was back test for me back then, but now I just don't really do it as much. So we take C now since the 15-minute. Take sell now since the 15-minute broke the levels of killing can. No, I wouldn't, because you do have a very like strong bearish trend. Bullish trend here. So I'm not gonna take any sells. If this is a bearish trend, sure, this will probably make sense as we broke that low. But this is a bullish trend, so the probability of it going down is much less than if it going up, right? So you kind of want to follow the trend and continue the bullish trend. Because at any time this can just break the lows and just come back up to continue the bullish trend. Because we don't know what the market's gonna do here, right? But it's all probability. Fire off the day with 3 donos.
Well, here's the birdies.
I heard that.
That's my roosters.
Yo, I was watching what's it called? Supersize Me. So you guys watched number 1 already? I watched number 2 that's on YouTube. It's actually pretty interesting.
With the dude that eats McDonald's for a month straight or something.
Yeah, but like I watched number 2. He didn't do that. He did something else. It's pretty interesting. It's on YouTube for free.
What did he do?
He just exposed the industry for like chicken in general, just for having GMO chicken and not organic chicken.
No, you've
like,
seen the pictures of the KFC chicken? They don't even have beaks.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's mutated.
I didn't see it.
They be growing them just for the meat, you know, as much meat as possible.
Yo, they grow within 6 weeks, man.
Yeah.
6 weeks.
They grow mad
7 weeks,
quick.
and that chicken's gonna it's gonna die, because like the food they feed them, and just everything that they feed them, the water, the food is just.
Yeah, anything that's gonna be consumed for food, they try to blow this shit up.
Like I know so much about chicken now, man. Watching that documentary, I literally know how to open up my own farm. Like I want to open up my own chicken farm. The industry is crazy, man. No, I'm being serious. The industry is crazy.
Wait, did you watch that before or after having a Popeye chicken sandwich?
I watched that yesterday. No,
Careful,
after.
the rabbit hole is deep. You get a chicken farm, you end up with a rooster, a cow, a bull, some deer.
But yo, I never knew chickens got heart attacks. The chicken.
You know they get cancers also. You know you eat like red meat, like cows, they'll have cancer. You'll never know about it, but they'll still, you know, get chopped up and put into your food. Like nobody diagnoses like cows and chickens with cancer, but you know you'll still eat them.
Yeah, cause they even like cause when you go to like a restaurant, like a supermarket, you don't know if that chicken has had like any type of.
Yeah, you don't know if they were sick.
Yeah, you don't know if they were sick, and apparently they said like, in the documentary that they said that it's fine, like it's okay to eat even if they are sick, because it's just dead. It's dead anyways. Like it's just dead meat.
Yeah, but there's like, think about it. You're eating like cancer cells.
Yeah.
Like if I knew it was sick, I wouldn't eat it.
Yeah, but like obviously them trying to make money, they don't really care, bro. Honestly.
Absolutely.
No cap, I had chicken.
We're all about that organic.
Organic only, organic trading, just like organic, man. This is why you don't want to be a GMO trader. I'm playing. I'll feel get triggered when I say that. Nah. But like if you cook it, it doesn't kill germs. I don't know. Pretty sure it kills germs, but there's still, like he said, Wix and I said, there's still gonna be cells in there. I mean, hey, do watch the documentary, man. Trust me, it's pretty interesting.
You ever seen the one on plastic bottles, water bottles?
Another 5 from Paul LeBerry. 5, another 5. That's 10 in total from Paul. What's going on, bro?
You must have hit 2 trays this morning.
What'd you do this morning, Paul? What'd you do this morning? Tell me, what'd you do this morning? Bruh. My grandma used to let us name and raise the chickens, then she would chop the head off, and later that night we would be in chicken soup. No, because when I went to Vietnam, like I saw like a live chicken getting killed and being cooked, and I was eating it the night after, the same night, and I was like, damn, this is the chicken that I was talking to earlier this morning. The same chicken I was looking at. Oh my god, bro.
I'm from the city, and when we were kids, we went to visit my grandmother, and we was playing with the chickens. Next thing you know, my grandfather goes out back, and he grabs one and wrings it neck, and we're eating the and we're like, no, we can't do that.
Yeah, it's pretty painful to see, man.
It'll mess with you when you're a kid, you know, because you got those emotions. Like, damn, that's life.
Yeah, but then like.
My biggest concern was that it didn't have a purple stamp on it, like for FDA. FDA. That's the only thing I cared about. Like, I'm used to chicken coming out of a pack with I
was like, is this approved?
Yeah.
It's funny.
But I can't.
Did anybody catch that 30 pip move at 6 a.m. this morning?
6 a.m.
Yeah, because I took a small cut of it. I got terrible trade management, so I closed out of the trade early. But I got like 5 pips out of it before I closed out because I didn't want to lose anything.
Honestly, looking at this at 6 a.m., I don't think I would have caught this even if I tried to.
Like I got in at 294, and it went all the way up to like 670, something like that.
Yeah, I don't know if I even caught this because like this count here, like it never closed above. There's like resistance here. It never closed above the range. I think I would have missed this trade, honestly.
Oh, the way I had my ranges set up, it closed above the range I had.
So you had it right here. Okay, I see.
Yeah, at 6 a.m.
Yeah, I see.
If you look at like the 5-minute chart, you can see exactly how it closed.
Yeah, I can't see on 15. This is right here.
Yeah, right there, 294, 297.
Mm-hmm.
I took it there, and then it just shot all the way up to 667 or whatever, right? 668.
Yeah, we should be able to get more moves though. Yeah, much love, bro. Hey, bro, Paul, appreciate it, man. I don't know what you ate this morning, Mel, but hey, appreciate all love. Sacrifice to go. I was crying. I was a kid. Yes. Would you consider sells below 300? Let's see. Probably not below there. Because kind of tough. My bias is just kind of bullish, and like I believe, because like if you come back in that range there, this is gonna be a lot of traffic still. I mean, it actually is kind of clean. Let's see. I want to see how counts start to form as at the support here, because obviously we probably most likely gonna make support here, and if this support breaks at these levels here, we're gonna continue down to that support. So I might look for something here, maybe, because we're breaking structure here. If you do break this level here, if you're looking for sells, yeah, below there would be pretty decent. The only thing I worry about is looking left here. You have some type of resistance here, so you have his here to kind of move stops entries at, and then let the runner go below here. But yeah, yeah, this is pretty clean.
I feel like we made a new high, so we got to go back at least retest it.
You guys eat chicken feet over in Canada? I've had chicken feet before. What you say? Works line?
I said I feel like we made a new high, so we gotta go back up and test it.
Yep. Yeah. I'm hoping like we find some type of support at these levels here. 134, 300. That'd be sweet for us to go up.
Yeah. Last time it broke below that, it just went all the way back down.
Yeah, I think sales will be pretty valid if you do break below that. Then pretty valid, because every time we broke below this range here, we just build it, right? So it makes sense for us. Who knows? This can still close bullish here. The 1 hour. Look at the 1 hour though. The 1 hour low is all the way down here. This kind of here never broke the lows. This kind of easy flip back up bullish and continue to fill a wick. And it's only the first half of the candle too. So the first half of the candle usually is the pullback. So as we're approaching the second half of the candle here, we could just eventually flip bullish and eventually start to fill the range here. I kind of want like this 15 here to kind of close below the range, so that the next candle can kind of come back in the range. It'll be much easier to take buys off of, because you have more range to go up. You have like this range plus this, but if you just get like candles start closing bullish to go up like this, we'll only have this range to go up. Either way, we'll still catch buys, but I like to get my entries in down here, so I'm gonna worry about it as much as you break above here. So let's see what happens here. I had put chickens down at 12. Yeah, man, I never killed a chicken before, man. Warzone style. What is that TP level? My target for the day, if you stay above 134,638, is gonna be 135,243 here, right there. So target, if we stay above, that'll be my target. How's gold look right now? Ooh, came back in the range. Okay. Yeah, we never closed below his range yet for gold. Whoa! US30 came down like that yesterday? I forgot. Yeah, damn. Because yesterday, remember how I said, like, yesterday in the streams, this is my level, this is my zone yesterday. It was like literally up here. I'm like, if you're looking for US30 sells, I'll wait for a break below this range here. We broke below that range there and just, that's a lot of pips, man. That's like probably, that's
straight to hell.
That's a lot. That's 7,000 point move, about 700 pips. Imagine trying to catch 10 pips on US30. That's like nothing. It's literally like a 1 minute candle.
What's the spread on that?
Not bad. For some brokers, like US30 is, I mean, for your KLT FOREX, last time I checked, it wasn't bad. It was like 30 points, which is like about 3 pips, something like that.
3 pips.
I think, I forgot. But it was similar. Man, giveaways tomorrow.
So Don, if I win the course, I get a refund?
I don't think you can enter the course again. Imagine you do win it. It's a lot of entries, man. It's like, I think about 100 and no, about 70 entries, something like that. Last time we had like 40 or 30.
Guys, enter that contest for free subscription to the course.
Yeah, and each time it gets more difficult.
Yeah, I guess more difficult every time. That's what I said last time. Yeah,
I'd be using all my burner accounts to get on the wheel.
Oh, sweat. Oh, man.
I've seen a couple burner accounts though. I've seen it. Like they had like no followings, no followers, and just like 27 followings. Oh, nice new account you made there.
Do you weed those out?
I mean, I don't know if I even can. You know, so might as well put it in there.
Yeah, they follow the rules.
Yeah, I mean, they follow the rules. They posted in the story. Like I didn't say you need a minimum of a certain amount of followers, right? So.
No burner accounts.
I think yeah, let's see. This 1 hour candle, like 1 hour low is always down here. Because if you break this 1 hour low here within this 1 hour candle here, I'm pretty sure we're gonna continue to drive down till this range here. Because we're breaking into that range, right? Because that low of that hourly candle is pretty much at the support, so it makes perfectly sense for us to drive back into range if you do break below that range to fill this range here. It'll make perfect sense. Let's see. We have like what, 41 minutes left. Detroit FX, how old are you? I'm 20 years old. Everyone's creating new instances as we speak now. I'm 20 years old, man.
Is it fully developed yet? Oh God.
Damn, Paul just winning
Paul,
trades all over the place.
Paul, what's going on, Paul? Paul, what's going on? Paul, talk to me, man. What's going on? You miss Jimmy or something? You miss Jimmy? This is why?
Exactly, man. Imagine if Jimmy was here, bro.
Imagine he's not sober doing this. It's tough, man.
My brain is not fully developed yet? What do you mean?
Yeah, Jimmy's sad.
My ass knocking on $5 bills for breakfast. How many like donuts do you have here? Jesus, let me see.
Where's the money going, Don?
My PayPal.
COD.
I think it's linked to my PayPal. I'm pretty sure it is.
I heard the other guy say you can't get paid for it, that this goes to charity.
Yeah, well, he just said explained that you can choose what you
I
want.
don't know. I never did this before. I actually don't clue. I gotta figure stuff out. I don't know. I just turned it on because someone asked me to turn it on the other day. I don't know where it's gonna go to. I'm pretty sure it's gonna go to the PayPal. I'm pretty sure, but I don't know. I'm gonna figure that stuff out.
So what you're saying is if it doesn't go to you, you're gonna turn it back off.
No, I'll leave it on. I'll leave it on for a charity. I'll leave it on for a charity probably.
Just pick a good charity.
Yep.
Dude, what the fuck?
This is your brain is not fully developed at 25. This is a part of the brain responsible for choice making. I'm not sure if you're. Wait, so what's up here? What are you trying to say here? We're trying to stay here. We're trying to stay here. What's going on? We're trying to stay here. Be careful. Be careful of what? I mean, hey, FX Samurai, he's like, what? How many times you over leveraged this week? Oh, I'm July. What are you trying to say here, Sly?
Sly, your argument is flawed because even when it's fully developed, that doesn't mean that you're going to be great at choice making. You know? So. Everybody.
I don't believe in like there to be a specific number where someone will like will just at 24 my brain's not developed. At 25 my brain's developed. Let me start making money.
I know people that have made some brilliant decisions at 15, 16.
Yep. Did you come down to 132 100? Well, I would like to see that. 132 100. 132 100. Oh, that's gonna be, yeah. I mean, I think 132 100 is gonna be tapped if we come down to like break the support down here that we've just formed recently. I think once that level gets broken, we can easily come down to that level that you've been looking for, because we're coming down to this range, right? And that's just gonna be clean traffic. So yeah, I think that'll make sense if you break that level. But till then, you know. Yeah, weekly candle's bearish though. Yep. Weekly candle's still bearish. We tapped like a minor, like a very, very, very minor support, like, you know, very minor one, and then we just eventually rejected off that level. But the weekly closes in like a day tomorrow. I want to see how the weekly closes, because this week the way it closes will determine the direction for next week, right? Because last week we closed bearish. Obviously this week we're gonna continue down bearish, right? So if this week we close bearish, next week we're obviously continuing down bearish for the week after. For a nice wick fill. So let's see. Lil Pump made Gucci Gang at 18. I think he was like 16, man. Chief Keef made Love Sosa at 16. Yeah. Like, you can answer my question. What's your question? How long did it take you to make your first gain and your first loss, like when you started? It took me about 1 day to make my first gain and 1 day to make my first loss. Not even. The first like couple hours probably. The first day I did everything. Yeah, like.
Made
But
money,
like,
lost
I
money,
think your
blew an
question
account.
should be like, how long did it become consistent? That should be your question.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, first loss, first gain, that can happen in literally your first 2 seconds of your trading career. Doesn't really mean anything, right? Telling you guys, whatever you guys do now wouldn't affect you in the future. Your first, 1 year of trading, you made like $100, or you lost $100. It's not gonna affect you if you continue to trade in the future, 5 years down the road. You're gonna forget about that day probably. So that's why just take your time with it, right? Because it doesn't matter what you do now. You're gonna continue to do this for the rest of your life. Well, not for the rest of life, but for as long as you wish to do it, right? So might as well take your time with it. There's no rush. How long till you become consistent? Consistent the way I am now? Probably like a year and something. Like, be the way I am now. Like, cause last year, like, I wasn't as consistent as I am now. Like, I was still like kind of. I still had some type of emotions with me still. Like, still a little emotions with me last year. I was like probably a 65% winner trader. This year, probably like 80 plus, 85 plus. Like I've taken a lot less trades now too. No over leveraging, no over trading. Life's great. Trading life is great here. You must need to double click the price at the right returns. Double click price at the right return, so it's. What do you mean? Here? There? No. How can I become a man? To become a man, you gotta become a kid first. It's like popping an 8.0 lot. To pop an 8.0 lot, you gotta pop a 0.01 first. You gotta pop a 1.0 first. There's steps there, right? I already had a favorite trainers. If you want to chase fame and not wealth, I don't know if trading is the right place. Wait, who's chasing fame here? Yeah, I feel like trading. Yeah, your focus should not be fame at all. Unless you want to be an Instagram trader. Post those Lambos, wheel traders. Go ahead. Like, you can tell, like, my Instagram page is all full of value. There's no, like, it's some funny jokes here and there, but there's no, like, pictures of me on vacation, of the beach. Like, it's just straight value, right? So, why do I gotta log in here? Come on, Instagram. But, yeah.
Dude, you gonna make me go watch that video again. Every time I see it, I have to watch it like 5-10 times.
Funniest video I've ever seen in my life.
Why should I give you 10,000 when I could teach you how to make 10,000? You feel me? And then he says, "You give me 10,000, I'm not tripping."
He was not gonna get that. He was not gonna get that 10,000. Hey, yo, I saw a post. Someone sent me a post. So you guys know about IMO, right? Obviously. So you guys know how the PS5 is called the P5? Everyone's like, yeah, I want the P5. After someone IMO is like, the only P5 I want is the Platinum 5000. I'm like, oh my god, that's so cringe.
Them guys, man, they're too much. Don't get me started. I've talked to a couple of them. There's some that actually know how to trade, the ones that actually trade. But just the concept of paying a monthly subscription.
You know what it is?
It's insane to sit around and recruit people and learn how to trade from people that don't trade. That's insane.
You know what it is? It's because people in IMO or like you know, people see like these top chairmen and be like, oh wow, he made 500K a month. I can never make that in trading, right? But that's because they haven't had any type of consistency in this industry to be able to think. So people who are trading, they'll think like, oh, I can only make maybe a couple thousands a day. Like that's their goal, right? And their goal is never gonna be like, oh, 500,000 a day, because they feel like that's like impossible to make in this trading industry, because they never had some type of experience like that, right? But if you think about it, you can make a lot more in trading in IMO. Like the max, what's the max IMO level? Trading 750? You can make that in trading. It just takes time, man. 750K a month, you can make that in trading. It takes time though. A lot of time. But like, it's not impossible.
The one thing that I've learned, like I've been in multi-level marketing before, Amway, Legal Shield, and I'll tell you, regardless of the company and the industry, there's turnover. Don, you'll be doing IML today, but you'll quit in 2 weeks, 2 months. That chairman that's making $100,000 a month, I can see it easily that his group falls apart and he's making nothing. With trading, you learn a skill that you don't lose. And there's a difference. Like I had a guy in Legal Shield that's he made $250,000. 2 years later, he was out of the industry and had his house foreclosed because his whole group fell apart. Yeah. And with IML, you're gonna get that.
Yeah, because it's all based off other people. Like
your mic, bro.
Me?
Yeah.
There you go. Should be fine now, right?
Yeah.
That's better.
I don't know why it does that. Like, yeah, just training. You use the skill forever. Like, forever. You know? Just practicing, doing the same thing every day. You can do it forever, you know? And with IMO, it's like, you really got to depend on other people. If they want to stamp or not. And, like, as the group start, like, as the years go by, a lot more people are going to start realizing that trading might be a little more worth it, and you know, and that's when it comes to fall apart. Like I don't know, like I know it comes to fall apart eventually, but I don't know when.
Well, they've had to change their names a couple times.
They had to change their names a couple times because they've been on some. They got, you know. I trade because it's addicting. You shouldn't be trading because you're addicting as well, man. That's not a good reason for you to trade. Trading is not addicting. Like, trading should not be addicting at all. It should be more of just for lifestyle, right? You're addicted to a lifestyle, but you shouldn't be addicted to like making the money. That's when emotions are gonna come in, and that's never gonna the right path. Last question: how long do you think to become consistent enough to make profits? I'm barely gonna 16. You're barely 16? How do you open up a broker? So I'm looking for dumb profits. What are dumb profits? I mean, all profits are good profits, but what is your definition of dumb profits? Is it over trading, over leveraging? You know, that's dumb profits. I'll say that that's dumb profits. That's not good profits. That's bad profits. Good profits is like when you're easily consistent. You know, those profits are not like more in a certain amount of your account size. Like, you know, it's not like you're making like 50% per trade. Like those are good profits. You know, consistently making like 1 or 2% per day, like that's good profits. I got my mom's support. I mean, wonder if GU could be an indication of where GG might go. Pin short. Someone sent a chart. I'll take a look at it. I got you. Let's say here. So, you have on GU on the 15-minute time from here, you have one strong previous resistance has been formed here. You have one again. Candle broke lows of previous candle. This is GU, right? Okay, so let me mark this up a little bit for you. Make it a bit more clean here. You have resistance here. Candle making low and lower highs. Nice. Sells below here with 15-minute close. Yes. Yeah. I think it's pretty valid because this is a strong resistance we have formed there. Strong support. So if this support breaks here, we're going to come down to eventually fill the range here, which is going to be this level right here. The level that you just pretty much drew. Yeah. Pretty clean. You have this range to come down. This is what? How many pips? About 431, 20, about 18 something pips. 18 pips, I think. Yeah, that's pretty clean. I'll wait for a closure below the range here. It takes sells coming down. That's pretty clean on GU, I must say. Okay, so the 50-minute time here on GJ has actually closed below the range here. 30-minute closed below the range here. So it looks like we're going to continue down the range here. Fill the range coming down to like 134, 312. I think, yeah, I think we're going to find some type of support there. If you break that support there, you can take sells coming down. I think sells would be valid below this range here. See what happens there. Price coming up, making resistance here. Some amount of resistance. I think once we start to like reject, should look to come down to the support. And once we find some type of support down here, you can look for buys going up if you do find support there. But if you break the support here, high chance we're going to continue down further. Yep, that's your resistance that has been formed. Your high has been formed. Your I think once you break this low here, it should be clean traffic coming down to fill the range here on GJ. Let's watch it play out. Oh, there it goes, breaking the lows. If you guys got positions here, I'm guessing some of you guys did get positions here. You move your stops to this candle high, because that is the current candle high, and if price breaks that high again, it's gonna maybe come back up in the range, right? So, yes sir. Can improve as you trade more, just get better. What is your opinion on FTMO? Is it worth it for people who don't have the capital? Yeah, I mean, nothing wrong with it. The question that everyone's been asking is, where's the money come from, right? How do those brokers or that company pay you in general, right? Where do you get the money from? And I think that's the issue. I don't think the issue is going to be, I don't think anything's wrong with funding an account, but the issue comes when you don't know where the money's coming from. And a lot of traders will say, oh, it's money regardless, so I'm making money regardless. I don't care where it comes from, but that's just like, I don't know. But yeah, I think it's a great idea if you're a consistent trader as well, because if you're just a new trader, think about it this way, like if you're a consistent trader and you've been profitable in the past, you know, you've been trading for quite some time, then you can go with the account, you know, maybe make some extra income, whatever. But if you're a new trader and you start that challenge and you think the more, because a lot of people do a challenge because they think the more money they have in their account, the more money they'll make, right? They have the whole logic in their head. That's actually not true, because if you can't make something on a small account, you can't make it on a bigger account. So what makes you think if you can't handle a $100 account, you're going to handle a $100K account, right? Although it's demo too, so that's even worse, right? So that's my thoughts on that. Just where's the money come from? Consistent earnings. For me to make consistent earnings, like almost a year. Make consistent earnings. The control factor, my big bro. Hey, I appreciate it, man. Yeah, I've only been training for like full time for like I think a year now. I quit my job in last October. It's about to be a 1 year since I quit my job. Yep, look, this candle here, we just broke it down pretty much. This candle here, what happened was this candle here decided to make a high, and you know, eventually it broke below support here. This candle closed below support. This candle just eventually came down to pretty much fill the range here, right? So as it broke the lows here, clean traffic coming down. So I think we're gonna need some type of support to be formed now. Hopefully some bullish candle closures that support here to indicate that, right? But until then, there's no buys just yet. Something like this would be cool to go back up to retest the highs, like Wix and I mentioned earlier, to retest these highs and eventually break it to go further up, right? Hopefully that could happen. Because that's gonna be very clean traffic above 134, 6 through 8. Very clean.
Hey Roger, you're in league with Don then if you blew your account about 20, 30 times. Good lord.
But he blew his account 20, 30 times within 4 years though. Like he took it 4 years. I think I blew my account 20, 30 times within the first year.
Oh god.
Everyone learns differently, right? Yeah, like I said, that's a good example though. It takes some people 4 years, it takes some 8 months. Like it depends, right?
Yeah.
But everyone has like, cause everyone's different. Everyone learns on their own. Different struggles, for different people, I guess.
Different journey.
Different journey. But it's different when F2Mo challenge when a mentor is doing a F2Mo challenge. That's different. Because a mentor, I feel like you have a capital. If you're a mentor, you should have enough capital to train your own. Why do you need an F2Mo account to trade? You know what I mean? Like just imagine me doing an F2Mo challenge. Like, why would I do an F2Mo challenge when I have my own capital to trade, right? Makes no sense. I started using only $200 accounts. So I got profit. So you didn't really have any guidance, right? I did have a lot of guidance. I went through a lot of old mentors, old groups that I've been in, and a lot of strategies tested, didn't work. A lot that I thought that worked that wasn't as consistent. A lot that was consistent in some way, but ended up not being as consistent as what I'm doing now, right? So it's gonna take you a while to kind of determine what your strategy is and what your plan is. But once you get that down, man, it's really so easy. And looks like GJ's coming down here. Damn, this is clean.
Boom.
So clean. That's so clean, man. Cells will be below here in this range though. This will be clean cells. As you break below his range. Yesterday we took a buy, right? We took a buy yesterday, I think. Yeah, we took a buy on this candle here. Yeah, it was buys right there. Yeah, this is clean. 30 minutes is so clean, man. We had like this one clear traffic candle here, and as we start to close bearish at resistance, we start to kind of mirror that candle coming down here. Same thing for this candle though. We can still come down here, and these are the cells I'm looking for. Cells below here. That's your break structure. 3 minutes left. Let's see.
Yo, Samurai, you got this?
Say again?
All right, never mind.
Oh man, I missed it. I was reading Roger's question. What did he say?
Just like I won't entertain it. It's all good. That was dumb.
What? He did what?
I got this, bro. I got this.
Yeah.
I missed it because I was reading Roger's story and it had my interest.
Control first. I blew $1,000 all. Yo, you know what happened the other day? Someone's like, yo, Don, I blew $1,000 all cash, and they're like, Don, can you send me money? I'm like,
I don't know you.
not even that. Like, you don't have to send money. What are you gonna do with that? And he's like, I'll make the profits and I'll send you the money back. Like, if you just blew an account, why would you? What would that make sense for you to easily pick up a skill overnight and just easily flip an account, right? Like, where's that logic come behind? Like, you just blew an account. What makes you think you're gonna open a new account and then eventually have a fresh start and then start to run out that account? Like, it makes no sense. Most likely you're gonna blow that account again, right? I blew $1,000 cash. I sold an extra. I sold an Alexa today. $7. I'm now building with that. I've definitely learned lessons. It's hard to accept that you can't over leverage until it happens to you. Yep. It's tough. It's tough, man. It might not seem tough when you blew the account. Well, when you're trading, because you just have so much emotions behind the account. But once you blow that account, man, it's gonna hit you real hard. And it's gonna suck because at some point in that account you thought that you had it, I guarantee you. I guarantee when you open up that account, you were consistent for the first couple of trades, and then what happened after? You started to lose yourself within that account, right? And then once you blow the account, you're like, fuck. It's because you just, I don't know. It's gonna happen a lot, and that's how I blew my accounts.
Wuhan, bye bye.
What do you say?
This kid doesn't make money. Blah blah blah. Junk.
Same thing the other guy said.
Oh, okay.
Coming back to Wuhan.
To burn your account.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking about moderators, I gotta make someone a moderator. Pick me.
Make that the second place on the giveaway.
I gotta make Paul the Barry a moderator. Oh, gotta be a moderator of chat. Well, it's just extra capital minimum risk, so I guess it makes sense once you get a good risk reward. You become risk free.
Paul paid his way in.
That's true.
Don, you said you were going to be more aggressive knowing that GJ gives these volume pushes.
Well, on my stops,
you mean
yeah.
Taking this? You mean taking this kind of trade?
Yeah, I was looking for sells below here. I'm waiting for a sell below here. I'm waiting for this candle close candle below the range here, and can't take sells as the next candle.
No, but when you said more aggressive, would you mean like that previous range on top, or you just meant like putting more money on the trade that you're more sure?
More just like, cause I feel like I've been taking it too lightly lately, you know. Whereas like I see a lot of opportunities I just watch it happen. I'm like I'm a bit too kind of not scared, but like more of a too what's that word?
Timid.
Apprehensive. Timid.
Cautious.
Yep.
Right. But then again, nothing's been lining up this week. Like, if you go back and watch all the streams compared to the streams before this week, like nothing's been like tradable for me. Like look, this kind of here has no bond wick close below. Like what is this? You know, no bond wick close below the range. Like it came. This kind of pretty much came all the way down below this range here. So like I was expecting this kind of close here.
My range is right there. That's where my range.
Oh, the support here? Yeah, it closed. There's a minor support
where
here.
that candle is.
Yeah. Okay, I missed a lot of chats here. That's all for a different chat going on. Extra capital. Let's go. Hey, appreciate it, man. Welcome to our channel. Hope you subscribe, leave a like. I need a new computer first. I'm gonna DM you when I start profiting. Hey, honestly, man, for new trading, you don't need a new computer, man. You can honestly just do with what you have. iPad, whatever it is, iPhone, like you don't really need a computer, but I mean, it's more convenient than sure.
Hey, give me a second here, amateur. I'm gonna entertain you for 1 second. What are you gaining by continually posting this crap? I mean, what do you get out of it? Obviously, there are people here trying to learn that are gaining knowledge in trading, but what are you getting by continuously posting this crap? Respond.
Excitement. They get excitement. This is what they live for, you know. This is what they live for. Not for trading. This is what they live for. They come in this industry to do this stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to figure out what is his purpose here.
Why do you follow someone that doesn't take trades?
Oh, okay. My account says otherwise.
Man. Check all those streams, man. Come on, man. Check out the streams, man. Tell me I never took a trade before on the streams? Come on. Take a trade.
It's like the people that say, oh, your course is trash, or it's like the other guys, meanwhile, they never got it, never bought it, you know, can't speak on it. Like, how can you speak on something that you've never experienced, dude? Go watch the streams, then come back, and then, you know, like, you sound foolish by saying he never takes trades. You make yourself look like a fool.
Hey, like I said,
because we know it and we've seen it, and you must be severely disillusioned to comment otherwise. That's it.
Like I said, like this industry, same thing all the time, man. You can't win. You provide free knowledge, free education. They say this. You You make stuff free. They say, oh, your stuff doesn't work, this and that. You charge for it. Oh, you sell this, you sell that. You get donations. Oh, you make money off donations, this and that. Like, it's gonna come, man. It's just I don't know, man. I don't know what people's thing is. All I know,
the fact that he made 3 accounts just to point tells you everything.
$5 says he'll be back.
Yeah, I ain't losing my $5.
Hey, 30 minutes and close to 10 minutes here, guys. 80, bro, it's already 8 a.m. It's been an hour and a half, and the stream felt so short, man. I feel like I can go for like 10 till 10 a.m. today or something. It felt so short.
It's not even 8.
So I woke up at 4 today, man, because I couldn't go to sleep. I slept at around 11, woke up at 4, couldn't go back to sleep. So
I was like, yeah, Don's up early this morning commenting on IG. I was like, wow.
Yeah, I was already posting on IG. Like I was energetic. But yeah, I really appreciate everyone that showed up to the stream.
Karen. Funny.
Good vibes, time flies. Yeah, it's good vibes today, man. It's really good vibes today. We didn't take a trade yet. It's been good vibes. What's your IG, bro? It's the top left of my screen, and it's in the description as well. And it's also right here on my page. Control FX. Paul! Again! Paul, what's going on, Paul?
Paul wants 2 ranches.
Paul, what's going on, Paul?
Paul, I'm gonna post my Cash App so you can hook me up now.
Hey, Paul, what's going on, Paul? Paul, you took the sell or something? What happened, Paul? You took the buy and the sell this morning? What'd you do with it today, Paul? And yo, Paul, when you send donos, you can send a message as well. You know that, right?
Paul Banks NVK.
Paul wants to be a moderator. He is a moderator. He is one. What's these 3 red bars mean? Like I'm that new. These 3 red bars mean that price is selling down. Price is coming down here. Price going up will be counts going up. Price going down are these right here. If you're that new, I suggest maybe go on Baby Pips and take a look at Baby Pips. Take a look over that website over there. It'll help you a lot as a new trader, especially if you're new, right? But this stream here is more for like a little more like advanced, like intermediate levels. Like it's coming here when you're new. It might be a little bit difficult for you because you might not know what I'm saying. Like a wick fill for you would be way too complicated for you. Like not knowing what these counts are and me explaining what a wick fill is for you or understand what a range is to you, it's gonna be a lot more confusing. But if you stay on long enough, you eventually get it. It might take some time though. Why didn't you sell at 30-minute rejected support and broke previous low at 134.500 earlier? This right here. Because at that point I was expecting us to like the 15 closed bullish there, so I wasn't looking for any sells yet. I was kind of waiting for like this range to take sells in. This one right here. But as this kind of here closed below the range here, way below it, the move's kind of done here for the sells. Unless the hourly candle decides to close like, yes, below here, at like 134, 288. I think below there. If the hourly closes below there, we can take nice sells on the next hourly candle to come down. Hey, I appreciate all love, Paul. I appreciate it, man. I don't know what's going on today with you, bro, but all love. Paul, pop you on the streams. Bless me by letting me know. Hey, appreciate it, Paul. Thanks for sharing the stream. Guys, there's absolutely no rush to take trades. How you feel in this game? Leave Mans alone. Stream hand. He's patient. We can all learn from that. Yeah. I mean, yo, like this is like the longest, like this is like the part of the least amount of trades that we took all week. Like this throughout the whole streams in general since like April. Probably the least amount of trades we've taken of all time. Just hasn't been much for me. But, you know. Guys, anyone? I'll take a look at that. Sure, why not? Which one? What's going on here? GJ 15-minute time frame. You have nice low ranges. Breakout range, breakout range, breakout range, breakout. Nice. So what's your plan here? You sent me a chart with just a bunch of lines and stuff, but what's the plan now? My question is, what does this have to do with this, where we're at right now? You know what I mean? Like, what are you trying to catch? Are you trying to catch like a huge move? Like, are you a swing trader? Like, what are you trying to catch here? You guys send me like a label chart. Reading this, I have no idea what you're looking at. I know there's a fib down here, there's a trend here, there's a bunch of supply demand zones here. But like,
the yellow box is a consolidation zone.
Like, I understand that. That's pretty clear. That's pretty cool. But the question now is, what are you looking for?
That's pretty cool.
No, like, yeah, like, what are you looking for in this scenario, though? How did you decide this is the trade you want to do? Well, if you go on the higher time frame, we are bullish for the day, right? 4-hour daily is bullish, but the weekly is still bearish. So weekly still has a high chance of rejecting to continue down here for the week, right? So as the 1 hour here starts to like break structure, and because like we had a bullish trend here earlier, a bullish trend, as we had to create a resistance here, a range. As you start to break out of that range, we started to come down to the support. So as if you were to break the support, this would be us breaking structure to come down to the next support, which is going to be down here to retest these levels here. So to make it simple for you guys, it looks something like this. What Gigi's doing right now looks something like this. Boom, 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 boom. This right here, breaking structure to go down as it breaks below the support. And that's why it's going to continue down to the support down here, right? That's what it's doing right now. That's all that is. Highs, highs, low, lows. I blew my account ready, someone would help.
Hey, Don.
Yeah.
Manuel Pierre he hit the nail on the head. There's absolutely no rush to take trades. That's how you fail in this game.
Yeah.
Since I came over here, I slowly, it took some time, but I slowly stopped just taking any old move up or down and having like a 35% win rate because I was just gambling. It was like, it felt good to just hit the buy sell button, but it's patience that really wins in this game here, taking good setups.
Yep. Like, I would rather take no trades for a week than force any trades. You know what I mean? As long as the trades that I had taken for the week was I was comfortable with them, that's all that matters. I've passed my week. But if I take a trade I'm not comfortable with, we're into it. FOMO, you know, over trading, then I failed. And you know, that's when things start to fall apart. But as long as I'm following my plan, that's all that matters.
Yo, Don.
Yo.
And what if this 1 hour still closes above this?
Oh yeah, I know what you mean. I think we're gonna need to find some type of support there, right? So I think, so you're looking for buys, right? So I think it'll be more clear above here, because here, if I drop down to a 30-minute time frame, let me do that, or 15. What we have here is we have like some type of range here. Like might not be an obvious range, but this is like your range here. If you were to break above this range here, we're gonna be breaking back into this range here. So this is kind of like, remember how I mentioned how phase 1 and phase 2 of the structure? This is like your first step of the structure, and as we break this, we'll be breaking structure to go up. Same thing with us going down here. Your phase 1 was like right here, and as we're breaking this, we're breaking structure to go down. And these are cells that I was looking for. Like I want to look cells below here. I look for more cells like below here type of thing, because this is an area where we'll be breaking structure at. Does that make sense? Yeah. So yeah, I mean, probably look for buys above here and more buys above here if you do come up.
So basically, it's ranging right now.
Yep. Yeah, I'm expecting us to continue down here to the support, but the issue you have here is that 30-minute, 15-minute close with no bond wick here, so it might not have enough range to go up, right? Because there's no, range to go down because there's no bond wick here. This candle was so key, man. As simple as it may look for you guys, the simple is very key. No bond wick. A lot of people say, we're gonna go against the argument and say it just means that it has a lot of momentum and it just closed very bearish. can mean two things, so that's why I can't just stay out. It's a 50-50 of it going up or down. So it counts like this when it closes. I just stay out the whole trade in general. When he enters the screen, causes down, puts the long short position on screen for instance. Yeah, there's a lot of new people in the chat. Where'd you guys come
from? He's just trolling. You don't have to even go there and explain it to him. The guy keeps coming back. He's trolling.
I think that support is a bit too high though. Like Wick's not allowed to correct me if I'm wrong based on 15-minute. Which support? This support? I think no, because Wick's not has support based off of this level down here, right? And it's a very minor support that we did reject off of. I could place it there as well. But this support which is based off of like this level right here, the structure right here. Like this is a much bigger support than this. But I could put a gray box across my screen here as well.
I got my support. Go to the 1 hour. Yeah, like right there. That's where it was.
Yeah.
That's where I had it right off the 1 hour right there.
I mean, I could. It's just like it's to make my chart very like messy, you know. Like it's so many lines on the chart. Kind of like this level. It's like a very minor level. I usually don't put it for minor levels. I kind of just visually see it across. But yeah, we did reject off of that support level right there. We did reject off of that support. I have no idea how to trade. Like, I want to mimic someone doing live trades. That's why I'm here. What about if there's no wick on the top? What does that indicate for a trade? So no wick for a top depends on what candle you're talking about. Are you talking about a bullish candle or a bearish candle? Right? Because bullish candle closures with no top wick would mean this. It would mean the same thing as a candle coming down. Let's say you have a closure like this with no top wick. It means that when a candle closes, it has no top wick, meaning that it has no range for the next candle to drive up, right? But whereas if you get a bearish candle and you were to come down and it has no top wick, that's gonna be different. It just means that when the candle opened up, it just didn't make a liquidity wick. It didn't make a high for price to drive down. It just closed bearish. So once it closes, you can kind of treat it as a regular candle. As long as it respects this high, it should be able to push down. Because there's a bond wick, right? So there's a range to go down. It's different for certain candles. I think I explained all of this in the video on my Instagram page. You guys can check it out. It's over here somewhere. Yeah, what's going on?
Okay, so where the candle is right there, that long wick.
Yep.
Terhimson DC just mentioned liquidity. Yeah, he called a liquidity wick. Would you consider that a liquidity wick?
No.
From what I understand,
liquidity wick.
Market makers basically grab buy stops and sell stops at that point, but you wouldn't have a buy stop and sell stop there.
Yeah, no, liquidity wick this is not liquidity wick for me because the candle closed bearish, right? And when the candle closed bearish at resistance, it closed bearish. This would be a liquidity wick if only this candle had like something like this, a top wick to go down. That's different. That's because when it kind of opened up, it came up before it came down, right? That's the liquidity wick. But this is like a bottom wick, meaning that when it closed, it just came back up to close on a smaller time frame bullish. Like for example, a liquidity wick for me, like if I were a circle one would be maybe this right here. This is the liquidity wick right there, right?
Yeah.
That's a liquidity wick.
Exactly.
Or like this is a wick fill for me. This is not a liquidity wick. So there's a little difference between the two. But I mean, you can view it as anything you want. You can view it as a liquidity wick as well. Hey, I believe we're gonna drive down here. This 1 hour candle here. It closed above the range though. That's the only issue you have here.
Oh man, it's 8 o'clock already.
Yeah, it's 8 AM opening. Let's see. Can we get a trade in here? Let's see. Stock's gonna be too big here. Yeah, it's not gonna be a positive through a word. Let's see. Maybe if this 15-minute kind of closes like at appearance right here, below the range here, you can get nice sells coming in. Because this is the new hourly high, right? Because once we close bearish, the first 15-minute candle closes bearish at the hourly candle. That's like the candle, like the high for the rest of the hourly candle. Because we don't know what the hourly candle high is until we actually close in an hour, right? But if candles starting to close bearish on a smaller time frame, you can kind of lead up to the hourly high. Question: how often do any of you guys check the 15 EMA or 200 EMA? I'm just asking because it's kind of affecting things, or is it not organic influence? I mean, you can do whatever you want. I mean, it works. If it works for you, it works, right? I just personally don't use it. It's just not my training style or interest at all to use it. I've used it in the past before, but it's not my training style anymore. But there's nothing wrong with using it, man. Continue to do whatever works for you, man. Don't switch because you see me doing something else. But there's a hanging man, which means the next candle will come down. Yeah. Yeah. What's gold doing here? Don't range here. Not much has happened. Hanging man, those things, I feel like those things are just patterns, right? And I don't really believe in patterns when it comes to this market because every day something's different. There's never gonna be like the same thing that happens over and over again, right? Like there's different ways to view it, obviously, but I don't know. I just don't believe in patterns. But I used to believe in double tops and double bottoms, this and that, right? But price is easy, just not respect the double top or double bottom. You could continue to go up. Like, I used to believe in M's and W's, right? I used to believe in those things, like shapes, like bullish flag, bearish flag, this and that, right? Gravestone doji, this and that, like all patterns, but it's just not my training style anymore. How do you determine who you trade with? Like, who do you choose who's making profits? People with the same intentions as you. These guys on the streams here, well, some of them majority of them are just from the course, and a couple of them are just personal invites for me.
He picked us up off the street.
I picked them off on the streets, man. How much you make the first day?
25,000.
But yeah, they're all like cool people. All good vibes, man. All good vibes.
What does he call himself in that video? I'm the Forex what?
I'm the Forex guy, right? Forex guy.
Forex guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the
bootstraps.
money.
I picked him up off the street today. I mean yesterday. How much did you make? 20,000.
Yeah, I'm gonna log in Instagram here because this is. Actually, no, I'm not gonna. It's not my account. Actually, I'm gonna log in here.
Yeah, man, that's funny.
I'm gonna log in to Instagram. What's my stuff?
Carrie, you went long at 134.3?
Long at 134? Is that what I just heard? That's like what? 600 pips down?
No. He got long GJ 134.3. 300.
I'm gonna read it real soon. Hold on. I'm logging to my Instagram.
I don't know, Carrot. The hourly closed there. The half hour closed there. Nothing.
Oh, Instagram page is here. All right, we can now look at our own videos now. Cool. Okay. I'm going on this next one trade, so I hope it's good. No kidding. I know that's the number one no. Hey, you know what's the crazy part? Someone once said that before on a stream. They're like, I'm going all in on this trade here. And we took a trade. We won on the trade. We got like I think nice 22 pips on the trade. And he didn't take it. I'm like, why did you take it? He's like, oh, I wasn't on the stream at the time. I'm like, bruh.
Good time to double up.
Why would I give you 10? If price breaks the 15 high, is that a confirmation for support at 300 because it never closed below? If price breaks the 15 high, yes, I believe that will show us. Because look, what's happening here is that we kind of like broke out the range here. If you guys look at it this way, we kind of had a little range here, where we kind of had a breakout to a downside, right? And as we're coming back in the range here, high chance if we start to close bullish or break this high here, high chance this is a support being respected, and we should be able to push up to fill this range over here. He didn't get nervous. Got nervous afterwards. LOL. Yeah, testing strategy or something. I'm nervous. So what are you waiting for? Okay, you can ask as many questions as you want, man. Don't worry. What am I waiting for? I'm waiting for this kind of break of the range here. Waiting for a breakout of this high probably, or maybe a breakout into this range here. And I will take buys. But since you're new, might be a bit hard to understand, but trading is a waiting game, and you get paid to wait. I think this is a fake out, guys. I believe this is a fake out you have here on GJ. Fake out down to go up, so 85% chance of filling the range here. I think once we break above this resistance up here, it should be good to go. Cause look where the hourly closed. The hourly it closed bearish with a nice wick fill, but it closed above the range here, so sells are not valid here, right? If this were to close below the range, this would be valid to come down, but as we close above the range here, I think we're gonna push up here. You have a long way to go too, man. You have this whole entire range to catch.
I'm more comfortable taking buys actually, especially
today.
Above that area.
Yeah,
especially above this area here. Oops, this.
See, Genesis, your question, like what we waiting for?
I just answered it.
Close? Yeah, that right there, you don't get fake outs like that when you wait for the candle.
Oh yeah, that's true. Because if you didn't wait for this, if you answer off of emotions and you answer sells as this counter right here, after we close bearish at resistance here, or at the bottom of this wick here, you would have entered off of just having FOMO, right? Because you're scared you were gonna miss the move. But if you wait for the counter to close, you would have seen that it closed above the range, meaning that these sells are not valid, right? So that's what you get paid. You get paid to wait, and you save money by waiting too. What currency are you currently trading? I'm trading the pound and the yen. We got a lot of new people today. What's going on, guys? New or experienced traders, we welcome you all. Ask as many questions as you guys want.
Yo.
Hey, yo, I was just thinking about you, Sam.
It's good.
I was gonna ask you where you were.
No, I was up. I was just wasn't on the stream. I didn't hop on the Zoom. Bruh, oh my god. I had a buy on that I had a buy at 138.58 or 134.58 on that 15-minute support, and I closed it early.
Wait, just now?
It was in drawdown.
Just now?
Yeah.
Oh, this wick.
No, I just on that 15-minute bullish candle. I bought it.
Oh, this one.
Yeah.
Nice.
But no, I closed, like, man, I have such a problem with closing my trades. I need to fix it.
What's going on, man? I don't know, man. I think.
Any advice, Don?
You think it's because you have too much emotions? Because like when you close in trades, why are you closing them? Are you closing because you're scared? Not because scared, because you have a lot of emotions, or are you closing because the tentacles tell you
like,
that?
I don't know, because like, okay, if I'm entering a trade on the 50-minute, then like I start to look at the 5-minute for like ways to like
that's the issue.
Minimize my trade.
The 5-minute will mess you up, man.
Yeah.
I think because you look at it a lot, man. I think you should stop looking at it.
Yeah, no, I should stop looking at it, like, totally.
Because 15 minutes is the minimum, right? But like 5 minutes, like it can easily break lows and highs and just literally follow the structure on the 15 and 30 minute. Like it does it all the time. Like look at the 5 minute. Now highs broken, came back down, lows, highs broken again, came back down, closed bearish. Like on the 15 minute time frame, there's just one bearish candle. So I feel like honestly, wait for like
Yeah.
15s and 30s, man. And when you're closing a trade, think of it from the other perspective. Like, if you weren't in a trade here, what would you do? Or if you know, like for example, if you got in a buy here, down here, think of it as if you weren't in a trade, would you take a buy attempt like right now? You know what I mean? And if you wouldn't, and if it's breaking structure, and obviously you're gonna want to close out the trade, and that's when you close the trade, but not when it's like just because you feel like it's not gonna play out, right? Because feeling, I learned that one time, guys, when literally I think it was something similar to this. It was like a long time ago. I think it was when candles came so close to breaking lows, but it never did. But I closed it because I thought it was gonna break the low because it came so close. But then what ended up happening after was this candle came right back up, and it didn't break the low. Meaning it was still valid. And from that day on, I just stopped looking at it from an emotional standpoint. I'm just like,
just
I'm in
bro,
this trade.
It hurts.
Yeah, it's pain.
I feel like that's the only two reasons people close trades early. They either get emotional or they start looking at smaller time frames for combinations.
That's my major problem right there.
But it's like if you're looking at the 30-minute, you want to look at the 15-minute for like confirmations to close your trade. I mean, to like minimize your trade.
People will sit through like 20 pips of drawdown and then close 2 pips in profit. Like,
Yeah.
if you already like sat through the drawdown, like be logical about the candle lows, candle highs.
Cause Sam, like, yeah, like, cause Sam, like, you know, when you like just when you enter a trade, like you're entering to cause you know what the outcome of the trade is gonna be, or you have a sense of it of how it's gonna be, right? So you can't just doubt the trade, man. You just gotta you gotta give it some room to breathe, you know. You can't just doubt it. Gotta let it run. What do you think about Fibonacci? Fibonacci, I believe that we are bouncing off of a 38.2 Fibonacci right here. If you drew a fib from here to here, I'm being serious. I think this is a 38.2 fib. Let's check it out. Let's take a look at the fib here. I never use a fib here, but I believe this is a 38.2 fib. I'm pretty confident.
The Wicks hit that 50. The Wicks hit the 50.
38.2 fib. Yup. How did I know? Hey, all I gotta do is look left, find support, draw a line across. That's your support. Now, I explained why I don't like fibs yet. But I don't know if I want to explain it again. It's too much. Oh fuck! 15-minute close there. Damn, what a nice closure. Oh. It just closed like 20 seconds ago. Literally, how did I miss this opportunity here?
Answering questions.
I think stops are way too big anyways. Actually, couldn't put current stops here as we broke the lows. Damn, this is clean. This would have been quick 11 pips here. For the range, had a runner, attempted it. Okay, so I think where we gotta wait for now is probably wait for a closure above this range here. This would be a cool idea, because what the candle did here was it pretty much made a low first, right? And then as it flipped bullish, you could have entered with stops above current candle low, anticipating that's gonna come out to fill this range here, looking left. With the NY session volume kicking in, that would be so clean. Alright, man. So yeah, buys above here, 134.638. Buys above there. We are breaking structure on a 1 hour time frame though, so I believe we are gonna go up here. I believe, high chance we are. High chance. Take a look at the buys. Yeah, I'll take a look at this. I love your charts, by the way, brown panner. Yes, some night charts. Nice label charts. So you got GG on the 15-minute time frame here. You have single tap rejection. This is a zone. You have 2 candle reject this zone and close bullish. You have 3 candles dipped into the zone and started rejecting buys at break previous candle high. Yes, we started to form some type of support here. Yeah, this is a clean trade, man. We started to find some type of support here. Close bullish. You enter stops previous candle low. Retest the highs. Very clean trade, man. Very, very clean anticipated trade here. Why didn't you share it earlier, man? Come on. Share the wealth. Nah, but nice chart, man. Next time you guys send charts, make sure you try send them like before the trade is played out, so people get like ideas as well.
And you know how like the other guy talks about like I don't know, I don't understand how he keeps his losses so small.
Right, man.
Like,
I mean, it's just like, again, like, I mean, I do the same with my stops as well. It's like, because usually my stops, like, they range from like, when I come last to short, it's usually like 4 to like 6 pips around that range. It's just based off of like current candle, like 15-minute, usually the 15-minute time frame, breaking lows or breaking structure, you know? Like if I were to take a buy here, for example, if I were to take a buy here.
No, but yeah, I mean, I think, no, okay, I don't even want to talk about him, but like, yeah, I think it's a little bit different.
Cause he closes it off of technicals as well. I don't think he closes off emotions. Well, sometimes he does. I see it sometimes, but
like he for sure doesn't just close it off of technicals, or like, I don't, yeah.
I think like the more experience you have in the markets, the more you watch the charts.
That's what I'm thinking, like,
the more you're gonna kind of have a feel for what's gonna happen.
The thing is, if you've seen a pattern play out in a certain way and you know when it's where it's gonna go, you just like your mind clicks. So it's just the more you see something, he's like, oh, I've seen this go the other way. I'm gonna close it out.
Let me see if you said in a day in your VIP. It depends. Recently, it's been only one. Like this week, I haven't said many. There hasn't been like me myself. I haven't even entered many, right? But yeah, you can message me about more for VIP if you want. USD sell to red line. Is that clean? Let's take a look here. Last time we saw a chart, there's a lot of things on it. I hope things have changed here. And no. Okay, so no, nothing wrong with the chart. It's a clean chart. I mean, USD sell to red line. I think I can't even see the candles. Oh, it's right there. Yeah, I think that's pretty clean. Yeah, this is pretty logical. I mean, you have some type of support formed right here. As we're breaking support, I believe we're gonna come down to the support down here. You have this whole area here on 4-hour time frame of clean traffic, right? So yeah, you can expect this. We can come down to here. Pretty clean. I don't think this is necessary though. This green line, whatever, this triangle, whatever you have here. I think you can just draw a line across here and then just wait for a break of that low. Take sells coming down to the support down here. I think that would be your best bet in this case. But hey, anything that works, right? Anything that floats your boat. Buy now? No, not right now. I'm waiting for a closure above this range here. Be patient. It will come, guys. It will come. I know I've been saying that the whole week, man, but trust me, your time will come. And when it comes, it's gonna be, wow, I waited all that time for this one trade. It was 100% worth it. I didn't lose my money, my account, taking all those other trades. And I waited patiently for this one high quality trade, right? So I get what this guy's saying because he's on like 7 lots and he's only taking his other last days. Manager is great. Yeah. Yep. Don, I have a question about your method. Why do you buy if it closes above? I wait for retracement and let some support form to enter. Well, what's happening if you close above is we're creating like a range here, right? A resistance support. This is your range. As we're breaking this, we form support down here already. As we form support down here and we're starting to break structure here, usually when we get a break of the high, this is the next count. Usually what it does is it makes a wick to the bottom, retests that, well, aka retest the bottom of the support, and it continues to go up like this, right? But like the retest was like should be right here if this is the range at the bottom of the support. For example, you have like another example would be maybe like maybe let's say, because the range is a retest, right? Because what a range, because you have a move going up, you have this move going up, you have a range being created, yeah, that, and pretty much that's where your pullback is, that's where your retest is, and it's just now you're breaking it down to just a particular candle, waiting for a break of the range. That's all you're waiting for at that. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. Like, you know, for another example, maybe like here, maybe this would make it much clearer. Maybe over here, where you had like, I guess, like a huge push down, and then you had a resistance being made and support being made. That resistance being made was a retest, and then as we're breaking below the range, we're breaking below the structure. As we get a break below, you can take sells coming down because the retest already happened up here, and these sells are just based off of us breaking out of the range. But yeah, that's why yeah. Hopefully that made sense for you. I'm not that great at explaining things, but so if you guys are wondering if you're taking a trade yet, at the top left of my screen, up here, we have trades taken, trades called. Nothing has been called yet, or nothing has been taken yet. When I take a trade, you guys will see this in my chart. Long or a short, like this, you know? Triangle pattern support. I mean, that's fine, yeah. It's a clean chart. Well, yo, Sam, have you been consistent though? Like regarding to like waking up and shit?
Yeah, every day.
I feel like wake up on time every day plays a huge role within your day. It's like a little routine you're making, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm honestly considering waking up later though, and then just trading like till like 10 or something.
Recently,
Bro, like,
we've been getting some late
6,
moves.
I'd rather just wake up like an hour later, have like a little bit better of a sleep, and then.
Or sleep earlier, you know?
Because, yeah, it's impossible, bro.
Nothing is impossible.
Going to bed at 10, man. Trying to get 8 hours sleep, going to bed at 10. Like 11 is doable. But...
I sleep about 11:30. This is a double top. My bad. That's reading the comment. I don't know, man. I sleep at like at 11:30 and get up at like 5:36. Man, that's like what, 6-7 hours of sleep. I never get 8, but it's close. I don't know. My body's not used to it. Like I used to sleep for only 4 hours before too. Go sleep at 2, wake up.
It doesn't even really make any. I don't know. Like when you think about it, it doesn't really make any sense for. Actually, I mean, like it makes sense for you, but like it doesn't really make sense for me to wake up that early.
Nah, because I feel like the moves usually happen at, like early moves. Like honestly, bro, within a year, how often do we get a late move compared to an early move?
I would say late move more often than early move. That's what
Really?
I've been noticing. Yeah.
I've noticed a lot. Like this is an early move you have here.
Like moves around like 9 and stuff. I swear that happens way more often than a move around 8, like 6:30.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like it's more consistent.
I don't know. I feel like me training for the streams since April. I feel like the early moves.
I think it goes back and forth a little bit sometimes.
Yeah,
the market
like,
obviously it's gonna adapt. It's gonna such change, but
it's gonna do whatever.
I don't know.
I think there's enough volume from like even like till 10 like every day, like for it to be like consistent enough, you know.
Yeah.
Because it still makes sense. I mean, New York and London are still open, but like once you get past 11, then it's, you know, there's no point.
I feel that. Yeah, I feel you. I feel that one. Hey guys, I'm pretty sure our donations today, by the way. Donations today on the streams. Highest amount of donations we've been getting. First day of donations, actually.
Sound like I made bear cash today, yo.
I made like about 40 pips with a 0.10 lot. Not bad. How much you let your runner reduce before you close them? Is there a percentage or rule you go by? So my runners usually go, when you leave a runner, you kind of just gotta stick to it. It's either your TP or your entry. If it's like a long runner, you know what I mean? Like if you're going for like 100 pips, just like a huge runner, you know, it's either you close half, let a runner go, either TP or entries. Because the worst thing you do is you secure 50% of your profits and it hits break even. That's the worst thing that could possibly happen. So for runners, you just gotta stick with it. 80% of the time, they won't play out, right? But when they play out, it'll be worth it, and you'll see why. So it'll make you a lot more than your original position, man. But I usually attempt it majority of the times. Like if I take a trade today, I'll leave a runner coming up to this target. I want 155, 243. I TP Like I'll catch 10 pips, close half, stops entry, and then let it run and go to here. But yeah. What was that called? The long and short profit indicator thing you should put on your screen if you made a trade. It's over here. It's called long position and short position. It just shows you an indication of what your trade looks like, where your stop loss is, where your TP is, and you can kind of adjust it as you go on. Guys, be careful. 8:30 employment claims. Is it? Yeah, it is. We have news here in 2 minutes here. Some minor news here. Didn't affect us as much. Should bring some volume in though. That's what it should bring in, but. Yeah, tomorrow's a giveaway, by the way. So make sure on time tomorrow. Giveaway will be on the streams tomorrow.
What time?
I don't know. We gotta find out tomorrow. I think last time I did it around 8:30, but might do beginning, might do ending. You gotta stay for the whole streams, right? What's the most piss you caught in a trade without expecting it? Nah, man, I expect all of it. When I place a trade, I understand my TP, I understand my stop loss. I know. 50? Oh, that's Wix 9. Yes, when I take a trade, I understand my TP, I understand my stop loss. I know how much I'm gonna risk, I know how much I'm gonna make on a trade. So it's not unexpected. It's all expected. Like I know my plan. Like if I were to take a trade above this resistance here, I'm probably gonna close half here at 10 pips of my trade. Secure 50% of my profits and let the runner go to the TP. Right? But I always have a plan before I enter a trade. I'm gonna delete this. I'm gonna delete that resist. Oh my god, no. This resistance over here because this is kind of a very minor one. Put a range as that. I think I got my buys and sells levels pretty nicely marked up today because we rejected that level, didn't close above. We rejected this level, didn't close below. So these are pretty two valid support and resistance levels you have here. You just gotta wait for a break of the either way. Big buys or sells. A question about drawing support and resistance lines. Why 134 307 instead of 134 204? 307 instead of 204. Because if you look left or an hourly time frame, there is some type of support here being made, and look right here, these levels here, boom, boom, and these candles decide not to close below the range here as well. So rejection here as well. So if you take the average line across, this is your support. 204 down here, that's a very minor support. You can put that as well, right? It's a very minor support, but this is a bit stronger support you have here. I kind of draw my major ones before I draw my minor ones.
The only other thing I'm looking at on the 4 hour is 4 hour broke out and then popped back in. And now it's trying to do that again. And it's rejecting again off that level.
This resistance?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, it popped up and then came right back in.
Yeah.
If it wants to do the same thing, I'm not sure. But definitely, if it can close above that.
This right here.
No. Yeah. No, I think it'll close above that, but like on the.
This?
No, more up.
Oh, here?
Above there. You have it labeled perfectly. You have it labeled perfectly.
Oh, yeah, above there. Yeah. Yep.
That's when it's.
That would be very clean, man. Because look, left, man, we have this whole area here. Man. Yeah. This would be a clean trade for a day. Let's have a nice range here.
This would be the trade of the week, man.
This could be a trade of the week. Do you guys combine fundamental technical analysis together? Yes, all the time. I always have fundamentals in the back of my head. I always, what's up?
I was like asking Wix how old his kid was.
Oh. He's on mute, I think.
Yeah.
I got 3.
Oh yeah. They all small, like 3'5" kind of thing.
7, 2, and 7, 3, and 1.
Oh man, I keep you hella busy, eh?
Yeah. They're inside eating each other up right now.
Somebody's gonna chart. Failed to close above a previous swing high. Create a resistance on a recent swing low. Candle entered as candle flip bearish. Would close if a candle closed bullish above resistance. Yeah. I think in this scenario, this catchy for a 5-minute time frame. I think you gotta worry about maybe these support levels here. If you get a closure below here, we're gonna come down. But yeah, if you get a bullish candle support here, high chance we're gonna come back up in the range here. So yeah, if you get a bullish candle closure, I'll say follow this rule and close it and take your profits. But yeah, I think your stop should be at entry though. That would be a good idea. But aside from that, very nice chart you have here. Next candle that will form supposed to be green. Which candle? What time frame, man? What do you expect here? They expected what was it? They expected good numbers? Let's see. Let's take a look. How did he come out? Bad numbers. The bad numbers came out for $1. Makes sense for US30 here. I think US30, it looks like it's gonna continue down here. As we're at the support, as we're able to break the support, I believe we're gonna continue down as we break that support. Support form right there, drag a line across. Yeah, sells below here for US30 if you guys are trading this. This is your range, right? So now we're actually breaking out the range. If only this is just GJ right now, man. If only this is GJ.
Don, did you go over US30 today? I mean, I'm gold today.
No, it's still in the range here. I don't know if I'm gonna trade it today. I gotta make a return though, but probably not today. Maybe like starting of January or something. But if you guys look at gold, I'll wait for sells below this range here, coming down to 1842. This is a nice range you have here. 85 pip range here. That's pretty nice range you have here on gold. Take sells below there, catch 85 pips. Come on. What's going on, HJ? What are you doing? Thanks, Controller FX, for organic knowledge. I'm trying to get consistent. I remember when you first joined. You, yeah, I remember when you first joined, man. Pleasure to have you here on the streams every morning. Hopefully someday we can get you on the live streams, on the Zooms. Did I miss anything,
Man,
guys?
like the 30-minute looks clean, but like just bullish candle closing at support. But the 15-minute, but if you look at this 15-minute, it just showed rejection off of that heavy resistance, then closed bearish. So it's like,
yeah. What's the difference Zoom and this live? In Zoom you just gotta talk, I guess. You get no 1 second delay. Henrique knows. Yeah, you don't get any type of delay. It's just, I guess you just get live. Like the delay is like 1 second, so there's no difference. But you gotta talk, I guess. You gotta ask more questions. It's more of a 1v1 type of thing. Kind of excited to upload this week's video episode. It's gonna be a great series, guys. Gonna be a great series. The iMobile is you, huh? Didn't know. This is not me, man. Oh man, don't
Feel me?
You still believe that's me? I don't got no tattoo on my right arm, man. Come on. Look like
bro,
me.
Nah, I wear a medium. Nah, fool, the app, fool, you can make money off your phone, bro. Changing money and shit, bro, for real. Oh, really? How much you make? My dude in my group chat, bro, my mentor, he made $800.
Bro, he does ugly.
How much did you make? But this other bitch in my group chat, she made $400. Nah, I'm asking how much you made. Me? I just started, bro. You know what I'm saying? I just started, bro. Come on, bro, for real. Look, let me show you something, bro. Look at this. Look at that. See that shit? We going up from here, bro. What you mean, bro? Look, it's money going up, bro. We only going up,
I don't even know what that is.
See, that's your fucking problem, bro. Scared money don't make no money, bro.
I can't even read that.
You can't read because you a dumbass, broke ass, unmillionaire, fucking loser ass bitch. That's why you can't read that shit, bro. Come on, bro.
Cool, bro.
Please, bro.
They call them
why
unmillionaire.
would I give you 10,000, bro? When I can teach you how to make 10,000. You feel
You
me?
give me 10,000 right now. I ain't tripping.
I would, bro, but you feel me? You gotta give me 250 first so we can start off the PowerPoint program. You know what I'm saying, bro? Please, bro.
No, I'm good.
Please, bro. Please, bro. I just gave somebody 500 to show me this, bro. I
Nah,
do
I'm
for
good,
250, bro.
Nah.
Yo, you know the funny part? He asked, "You ever heard about Forex before?" And the guy's like, "Nah, I wear medium." Like 4x, like 4x in the size. Nah, man, I wear medium.
I didn't catch that.
At the beginning, it got cut off a little bit, but
Yeah, because it got cut off. I didn't understand that either.
that was funny, man. Hey, bro, you ever heard of Forex before? Nah, bro, I wear medium.
Yeah, the other guy's jokes too.
This other guy, where is he? Down here?
No, I like the other guy too. They're all pretty good.
Nah, I like the part where he says, "No, but how much did you make?"
Come on, man, you thought that was me, man? I don't have the same hat and all that, man, but hey. I think he's Viet too. I'm pretty sure he's Viet.
And you find those videos where?
I don't know, man. I get them sent to me from Instagram. People just send them to me.
Oh, okay.
I gotta start tagging whoever sends it though. I mean, the original owner. Do a 20K one? What 20K one? Oh, that one? I'll play it later. I have played it now. This one's funnier.
Guys, right now I'm sitting inside my brand new Benz. How did I get that? Forex. I wouldn't lie. I'm the Forex guy. Guys, I just hit the lottery. I'm not talking Lotto Max. I'm talking Forex. There's only one way to success, and that's Forex. Right now I'm going for a walk, and I'm making money, guys. This can be you. Guys, I'm getting so much money, I just decided to open my own construction company, and that's all because of Forex. We're making money by the bucket load, man.
Bucket load.
You're still working a 9-to-5 job. I'm making money by the second. Would I lie? I'm the Forex guy.
This is so true.
Ben over here, making money by the second. He's making money right now. Ben, how much money you make today?
I made 20K.
20K? 20K? When did you start, man?
Yesterday.
I found him on the sidewalk. Let me show you the sidewalk. I found him on the sidewalk, guy. He was sitting right here. I picked him up by the bootstraps, and I made him make money. You guys can do it too. It's easy, baby. Guys, right now.
Yo, Don, it looks like he's from Toronto, the streets.
Really?
Yeah, it looks like it. Like the signs and stuff like. I mean, it could be
It
anyone,
was
but-
posted on 6buzz,
Yeah, it looks like Toronto.
so it might be Toronto.
That's a dig on IML.
IML took the one hard. Oh man, GJ, what are you doing here, GJ? Come on, do something, GJ. Move, you know, move above this resistance or something. I don't want to watch you in the range all day, man. I know Educam where you can find them. I'm going to send it now. Yeah, go ahead, send the meme, bitch. It's my first time here. Whoa, welcome, welcome. How are you? How's your day going? How's your training day going? The impulse came from GJ like 40, 445, 5 above that cell zone you have. $445, all right here. a buy there now. Oh. It's my first time here too. Wait, so you took a buy on this candle here? Oh, it's a 30-minute candle. I'm guessing you took a buy as the 30-minute candle here closed that support here, right? The only issue you have here on the buy on the 30-minute time frame here is that the echo. Samurai, is that you?
No.
Oh wait, the hell was that? Oh, that's someone else. The only issue you have here is that the 15-minute time frame has like Sam said, rejected off of this resistance here, closing bearish at resistance. So like, you know, you have a rejection to the upside here. I just wait for it right now. I'll wait for a buys above this closure here. Once you get a closure above this range here, nice buys. Very, very, very nice buys. So much on chart, nice. 2 charts back to back to back. What do you got here? Oh, nah? Okay, I'll take a look at it, bro. I got you. USD, Raja sent this chart here. Close below and 3-wick rejections. This is USD. This is very clean for USD. Yeah, it's gonna come down here. I'm not sure where traffic is. I'm guessing this is traffic, but yeah, it looks clean. I think you can move. You can now manage your stops and move it to this candle high here, the current candle high, and let it run risk free because we broke this low here, right? So this is the current candle high. If price were to come up and break the high, most likely gonna come up to hit your stops. So that's pretty valid here. Some more standard charts. Right here. DJ 50-minute time frame here. You got.
This should continue down here.
What you got here? You got. Yeah, send me a label chart, man. I don't know what's going on here. I understand you have ranges here. You have levels. Oh, this spot right here. Oh, earlier. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, that was clean. That was pretty clean at the time. That was like what, 6 a.m. That was the opening of our streams, I think. IMO has the best Forex educators in the world. If you don't know, you just don't know. I don't know if that was you were being sarcastic or or what. Will you and Reggie be doing a stream together? Maybe sometime in the future. Please, do you only trade DJ? Yes, right now I only trade DJ, but I do look at gold and US 30 as well. I'm actually making a return to gold very soon, probably in January or something. I stopped trading it back in March as the spreads got very high, like literally like 100 pip spreads, 20 pip spreads, like so. I stopped. I took a break from it, but now as things are switching back to normal,
spreads are normal.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna take a trade it, but I'm probably gonna spend the next 3 months just back testing a bit harder than I was since I took a long break with it. In January, I should be ready to go to trade gold again. But it takes time, right? See how I'm not rushing the process here. I'm not just hopping onto gold because I feel like I'm gonna trade gold one day, right? It takes time. I mean, yeah. I mean, IMO does have some good educators, I guess. You got some Bryce Thompson over there, you know, sharing the wealth. Sherman 750, you know. Showing you how to buy designer clothes and how to buy cars and watches and diamond watches, you know. Some nice stuff over there. I'm in right now. I've been in for 3 months, all day, every day. I just started being on side of YouTube, and a few people I know now. I'm doing better. I'm all good for basic stuff. Nick Merck's best IMO educator. Nick Merck's, yeah. They have a lot of happy family fellows on their website. They have kind of mentors, and if anyone else too. Yeah, I mean, IMO's just a different breed, man. It's just a different breed. It's just a different breed over there, man. I think the 30-minute can close below here. Oof. You said Sam sells here, Sam? You're looking for sells here?
No, I said like the 15, like it should continue down after that 15-minute close.
I mean, the 1 hour made a liquidity wick, right? It broke the highs. Coming back down now. See.
Yeah, 4 hour close in 10 minutes too.
Yep. If you get a closure below this range here within 12 minutes here, I'm gonna take a sell. Coming down for the range here. Yeah, 4 hours says that close back in the range. Because for us to go up, we need to find support right here. And if we fail to find support right here, we're mostly gonna come down to the next support, which is gonna be down here. So sells will be valid if you get a closure below here. My homie was an IMO, lost money trading, and had to pay a monthly fee on top of that. Tough. Tough. Who else is an IMO here? Henrique, were you ever an IMO, Henrique? Or Ifty, or anyone here? Oh, never?
No IMO.
You're on mute, by the way, Henrique, but I can read your lips. I'm into sales 134, 450. Oh, nice. 450 up here. Oh, you got it right here at the as you close that resistance right there. Yeah, that was pretty clean. On the Discord, teach entries under the 15-minute time frame. It teaches entries on all time frames, 15, 30. It teaches you how to kind of use all the time frames to enter. So the stream has helped me in 2 days. I appreciate it, man. Hopefully, you continue to gain knowledge of them and stay.
3-minute broke below.
Yep. If you look at the 4-hour time from here, the 4-hour time from here, like look how many times we have came up here, rejected, and closed below this range here. So I believe this kind of has a very high chance of closing back in the range here. This is the range from there to there. High chance of then close below 134, 200 here. And if it closes below there, high chance we're going to continue down for the day. But sells below, sells after closing below 134 is better, right? Yes. No, I think below, yeah, below there will be clean as well, but I'm looking for sells below here. Below here will be my first entries for the sells. Waiting for this 15 close here.
Man, that was a nice entry on the 15-minute.
Yeah, I was looking at it.
Yo, I noticed, bro. Like, I never sell off of like one bearish candle resistance if price is still bullish, but like look here, like okay, you got like 2 15-minute candles closing bearish at resistance,
and
then I can't.
Oh, you can't.
I'm on my phone.
Right here.
Yeah, like you have 2 50-minute candles closing bearish, and then like I could look on the 30-minute, like before at 6 o'clock you had 2 30-minute candles closing bearish. Like I swear this is like a very high percentage play, like to continue.
Yeah.
And fill the range.
Yep.
Like if you just look at straight up like the probability of like what it's gonna do.
Hey guys, I think we just broke the 30-minute lows here. Cause look, 30-minute low here made support. 30-minute close at support bullish. So as we're breaking this low here, looks like we're gonna continue down for the range here. Still gonna wait for the 15 to close in 7 minutes here, and once it closes in 7 minutes, we're gonna get our first entries for a day here. See. Don, you ever heard of staircase setup? It's the most annoying thing to happen. I think, isn't that just like, I'm guessing it's just from a structure? Highs, highs, high lows, high highs, high lows. But Don, don't you bother if it closed below a new 1 hour candle, hit your stops if it was above 15 to get the 1 hour liquidity web. So this is a thing that me and Sam had I talked about before. If a 15-minute candle is breaking a new candle low within a new hourly candle, it's breaking structure. That would then be, because like if the first 15-minute candle of a new candle forms and it starts to break lows, that would be like the high that I made in that candle would be the high of the new hourly candle of the current, like that current high is the high of the current new hourly candle, if that makes sense. And price shouldn't break the high if it wants to drive down again. Like for example, if let's say in 12 minutes, or if it's getting an hour close like this, and the next 15-minute candle decides to drop down and make a high like this, that 15-minute high is now your new 1 hour high, because this is the new high being made on a new candle as it breaks the lows. Because price shouldn't break structure on a 15-minute time from here if it on a new hourly candle. Anyways, if it breaks structure, high chance it's gonna continue up here, right?
Looking pretty juicy.
Man, it's juicy.
It's going back into the range.
Let's see, man. We're not gonna close. Yeah, we're not gonna close below here. Let's see. Fuck. 20 seconds here. Are you kidding me, GJ? Decides to just close back in the range like this. If you weren't patient, if you
like this is a clean buy.
If you weren't patient today, man, you would have lost so much money today.
Exactly, man. Oh
like
my goodness.
all these wicks here that came below, never closed below. You know, all these wicks here to the top as well, never closed below. It's still in the range here. If you weren't patient today, you would have lost hella money.
And I can't
That's
even
the value of the stream, man.
Yeah, that patience level. And people can argue this and that. I'm scared of taking your trades. This is not me being scared. This is me being logical and not finding any setups here. You know.
5 weeks ago, I would have taken 3 or 4 or 5 non-trades by now.
Exactly. Me too, brother.
Oh, it's going down. Trade, sell. Going up. Trade, buy.
Don's patience definitely does rub off on us.
Yeah,
it does.
I think the more I just talk and the more you get annoyed with me talking every day, it's just it'll eventually get in your head eventually, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I say the same thing every day, so it has to get in your head one way or another. There's no way it won't, you know. I wish I had, you know, when I first started trading, I wish I had this already though. Like just like, cause all my mentors, man, they never really helped me. Like they helped me in the sense where like they told me, like those mentors told me to go on a different course, watch that course, and then just left me alone. Right? They didn't really like.
Who are your mentors, Don?
I had a community mentors before, like they weren't known. Like you guys wouldn't have no idea who they are. But
I thought you was gonna give us the standard answer.
If you want to know my mentors, I'll answer that if someone else is asking me down in the chat. I'll give a list.
No, please don't ask me.
Why, bro? Gotta give my.
It's like 5 minutes.
Gotta pay my homies, man. What are tips to enter with small stop loss, like 5-10 pips? Sometimes candles are too big. Yeah, so when you enter stop loss candles with small stop loss like that, that will determine based off of the previous candle high of that I made, right? For example, if I enter a sell on this candle, my stop loss would have been this candle high. But you can't just put 10 pip stop loss if it's the middle of a candle. It will make no sense. Price can easily come up to there, tap that, and come back down without breaking this high, without breaking structure. So it will kind of have to make sense, right? It will have to make sense. Like I wouldn't put a 10 pip stop loss knowing that a high is up here at 20 pip stop loss, you know. I'll put my stops up here. You have a just better chance of it respecting this than respecting this. This is a low example there. This is the staircase. Let me take a look at that. That staircase, it breaks but doesn't waterfall. That plays with you mentally. Oh yeah. Well, this is the hourly candle, right? Yeah. I mean, if you're going to a smaller time frame, this does look like a waterfall. These ones right here. Yeah, but it's just a bunch of consolidation range. Yeah, I talk about this all the time, right? You get a consolidation. Yeah, breakout, consolidation, breakout, consolidation, breakout. It's going to be a repeat over and over again. That's why it's always best to follow the trend and you have a bearish trend here, just follow the trend coming down. So yeah, these sells that you're taking right now does make sense because we just broke out of this range here. Yeah. I know Wix and Lie can show all of them, get information from them, but your trains stay similar to Wix and Lie. Some people say that.
Wix don't lie.
Could this be a potential wick fill on a 1 hour candle? Where do you see the wick fill? This previous candle did not. It's a bearish candle. I wouldn't consider this a wick fill. I just consider this candle closing at resistance here.
Oh, he means
this candle.
This candle that's gonna close.
Oh, this candle, the current candle. If it closes a wick fill, yes. But like I kind of want it to close above the range here, and if it closes above the range there, then there'll be no wick fill unless this candle decides to push all the way up to here and close like this, which I doubt it in 30 seconds, right? So I think it's still gonna close in the range here, I believe. This is tough, man. Like it's just in the range. But it's gonna be a longer stream today. I'm gonna stream till like probably 10 or something. So we'll get a late move. How many trades this week? I took 1 trade this week, man. Rare, very rare, very rare.
Way the samurai.
Hold on, guys. I'm gonna use the washroom real quick. I'll be back. Let's go piss. Hold down, guys.
Man, this is tough. I think it's just easier and safer to buy above 134.64 once it closes above those 4 hours.
Yeah.
It's
hard because there's just so much volume within this range.
True.
You've taken trades today, Sam?
Yeah, I took the buy. I took a buy on that 15-minute candle, 7:45 candle. It played out, but I didn't manage it properly. I closed it in a loss.
That was good too, because that 15-minute candle didn't have a bottom wick. The previous one, sorry. So it was like another indication to push up to. That was nice.
The 8:30 15-minute candle.
No, the 7:30 didn't have. You got it at 7:45.
Oh yeah,
right?
yeah.
Just looking at it right now.
Yeah, because I just looked at it like the 15-minute candle closed above the range and just made a support. So
yeah.
I allow emotions to fake me out on that 6 a.m. 15-minute candle. I got in and I was expecting to shoot up. Yeah, 6 a.m. 15-minute candle, first long candle. And
what? So you closed closed early?
I got it. Yeah, I got it in at 296, and it went up and it stopped. And it came back down a couple of pips, and I was like, it's not gonna do what I want to do. So I closed out, and right after I did that, it shot up to 668, I think it was, or 680.
Oh man, it's like that stuff hurts.
But it was what you were talking about, looking at that 5-minute candle, because I entered on the 15-minute candle, but then I was looking at the 5-minute for my confirmation or close, and with the 5-minute candle, it could get a long wick, and not a long wick, but it could go all the way down and only move 2 pips or 1 pip, and you get scared thinking that it's dropping.
Yeah. I know what you mean.
Question of the day: do you guys call it bathroom, restroom, washroom, or shitter? I call it washroom or bathroom. Like Like when I say like when I shower, I'm like, oh, actually no. I think it's like more of I don't even know, man. I call it bathroom and washroom sometimes. It's weird. I just noticed that. When I went just now, I called it washroom, right? Or did I call it bathroom?
Shit box.
What did I say?
Washroom.
Washroom. I don't know. Bathroom. I called it bathroom before. I think I call it when I shower or something.
I think when I'm in the restaurant, I ask them, "Where's your restroom?" When I'm in the restaurant.
Oh no! In the restaurant, I say bathroom. Where's your bathroom?
Really?
Yeah.
Calling the toilet. Like, where's your toilet? In the bathroom.
Damn, I need a urine, dude.
Yeah. Urinal?
Yeah, where's your urinal?
This guy said urine.
I need a urine.
I need a urine. I need to urinal. Hey Sam, shut up. I know what you're gonna say. Oh, nice. Yes, notice why I wait for candles to close though? Because look at this. Look at gold, right? Perfect example of it. Came down, wick. Looked like it was gonna break, didn't break. Wait for a candle closure, it came back in the range. So I'd rather miss a move when waiting for a candle to close than getting over here and looking at this. Oh, and I'm not comfortable with being in a trade now because this candle closed back in the range, right? So that's why I always wait for candles to close. Very important. Sometimes I have limits orders, but it depends on the scenario, obviously, right? Like for example, like if a 30 minute here had a bullish candle closure of support here, I'll have a sell stop below that bullish candle closure of support. Because if that breaks, we're gonna break structure to come down, right? In this case, though, I'm probably gonna wait for a candle closure below the range. If I were to trade gold here. I'm not gonna lie though, lately GU has been moving pretty nicely. I'm not gonna lie. GPUSD has been moving. Whoa. Have a great day, everyone. See you tomorrow. Yeah, catch you tomorrow, bro. Have a great day. Still 3 hours in, waiting for a trade here. Has anyone else attempted any trades today? From earlier? I was looking at this one trade though from earlier. This one right here. This candle opening. Entries over there. TP is around this level here. Or below here. Stops entries as we tap the support. It would have been 10 pips right there. Because this candle here, the way it closed was it closed like we made some type of support down here, I guess. And this candle here closed kind of below this range here. So I'm like, okay, as long as you respect this high, we should be able to push down, right? So this candle ended up coming down, but came back up after. But I would have hit my entries there on this scenario. But this is the only trade I was looking at earlier. And also the buys over here as well. As this kind of opened up here, it made a low, flip bullish, stops below previous kind of high. You had like this mini range to go up in. Very small range, but that was like at least 12 pips there in this range. Another move that was pretty nice too. Aside from that, it hasn't been much. Hasn't been much. Took yeah 600, took out 300. Nice. 4 hour close, right? 4 hour close. Wow. Close that resistance here. Daily's still open though to go up. It closed bullish though. Look where it closed though. It did close like I guess above this range here though. That's a good thing. If it closed in this range here, it would have been deadly range. It would have been a deadly range, but it closed like above it. So this kind of still has some. It still has a chance to go up here. That 4 hour candle in particular. GU sell in Asian and close GU sell during this session. EU lost as well. EU has been pretty nice. Again, right? Gold again, same thing. Came back down, tapped the low, never closed below, right? So I think today we're gonna get a very late move, a very big but late move. This is what usually happens. We range throughout NY, like pre-NY, and then as you don't get any moves during pre-NY, we start to get a late move. Maybe like around 9:30ish, 10. Get a nice big move on GJ.
We also have Bank of England on speech today, this morning, like
time. 10. Oh, yeah. Right here. Yep, should get a late move today. How about tomorrow? What's tomorrow saying? Not bad. Tomorrow's nothing's happening tomorrow. December 16th, you shoot. You live about not having a loss since, man, it's all on the streams, man. Don Wolf Scammer. All the losses are recorded on the streams. You guys just go back and check all the losses you guys want. August 25th, September 2nd. I might have maybe missed one. Maybe. But it's on. It's the replay is already up for YouTube, man. There's nothing to hide.
They're coming for you.
This guy made an account named Don Wolf Scammer.
Remind me of the Drake song where you go like, just make sure you keep track of it all. You know what I'm saying? Damn, I can't believe somebody went through the streams to nitpick at something you said, to find something somewhere. Really?
Yeah, at the end of the day, bro, I feel like if you just put no type of energy towards it, you win.
Yeah, I like that. That's pretty good.
Like you win. Like if I blow up one day and someone's like just constantly just mention my name in their stories, like, oh, this guy this guy that, I'm not gonna say anything. I win. If you say something, they win, right? Because that's what they want. They want your attention.
And what does that say about them?
What's up?
So what does that say about them that they gotta have a chat full of everyone's attention because they go about this crap?
Like the other day, this guy was just messaging me, just saying this and that, and I'm like, I just left on red, man. Got no time for that, man. No time. People just have a lot of free time, man. I don't know. I'm trying to focus on GG here. I don't know what are you guys doing over there, but hey, Raja's son. How many points do you look for when making entries? I don't look for any points. I adapt to the trade. Like I'm not always looking for like a 100 pip trade, a 20 pip trade every time. It depends on the scenario. You're not always gonna have the same scenarios that line up all the time to determine how many points you're gonna kind of want all the time, right? Maybe like I can say like I try to catch 10 pips and a dip, right? I can say that like, that's kind of my focus, but sometimes you're not gonna get 10 pips. Sometimes you're gonna get more than 10 pips. It depends. Anything clowns in part of the circus. Yep.
School is out.
Yep, school's out.
School's out. Time to show. Thanks for asking, bro. Yeah, man. No worries, man. No worries, Raja's mentee. No worries. Call me Raja's son. I'm gonna call you Raja's mentees. I see you in that chat. I'm guessing you're one of him. going on though, bro? Okay, 15 bug closer in like a minute here. If you close above the range here, it's gonna be a minute closer. Yep, still need a closure.
I feel like you gotta really make a break, like really break this.
This is a very it's a very strong resistance.
Yeah, 6-4.
It's built. The strong resistance has built up, especially during this session too, because it rejected like 3 times. So yeah, I think you really need a closure above
5-6-2. Five, 7, 5, 8.
Oh, you started broke below range here. That's surprising. I'll say US30. Yeah, it broke below range. I'll say as long as it respects that 1 hour high, it should be able to push down towards this support right here. I'll say that support right there. Very minor support you have there, but very strong level as well. We're pushing towards this range here. We had a little resistance form, support form. If you break below this range here, it's a very small range here though. I guess you can say it tapped it. I'll say if it breaks below this range though, however, it should be able to pop off. Below this range should be able to come down to maybe the.
Missed it.
Oh, I want to do this. Say, probably like coming down to maybe this support down here. The next targets for US30 if that support breaks that we just formed, right? Because what's happening here is we broke below this range, and off the rip we have like the support off the rip, right? So this is like another range we're breaking into. This now becomes your support, your resistance. This now becomes your new range. So I'll wait for a break below this range here, and I'll look for sells below this range here, coming down to the support like this, and then buys will probably be above above here, because what's gonna happen is if this kind of decides to drive back into range here, high chance it's gonna continue up to fill the range here. You can attempt buys if it comes back into range here, or you can attempt buys once you actually get a closure above this resistance up here. So I'll wait for that for US30. Receives 30-minute counter GG can be a rocket ship. No. Rocket ship for me is if we get a closure above this range here, and we'll come up to these levels above here. That'll be my rocket ship. This whole area. This is the rocket ship level above there. Look left. This is clean traffic, right? Clean traffic, clean traffic. So if we push up here, high chance we're gonna fill the range. Go up. This is more of like a little, I guess, a little testing station, like your little liftoff area, right? This is an area where you kind of figure out if we're gonna lift off or not, or if the engine's gonna fail here. if you get rejection to the upside, if you get a price taps this resistance and comes back down, that'll be your failed I guess say failed engine for GJ. If you guys enjoying the streams today, though, leave a like on the streams, man. Really appreciate if you get 100 likes today. 250 people watching. 100 likes could be easy target. Come on. How do you have almost more donations today than likes when the likes are free? Shout out to Paul though. Appreciate it, Paul. How do you keep finding your new range? So I'm just asking on Telegram. Well, so your new range is pretty much the next levels where we have a lot of resistance support at. For example, your new range would be up here. So let's say, for example, price decides to break out this resistance here. If we break out this resistance here, your new resistance is going to be above here, right? Because that's the next target. So as you tap that resistance here, this becomes your range here. in this range, anything can happen here. We can, you know, continue to go up here, you know, and then eventually tap this resistance, and then eventually come back down, right? You now have a range. So that's kind of how you determine your range. Just next key levels of resistance support. And from here, you kind of wait for a breakout of either side here, right? So obviously, if you get a break back to the downside, it'll probably come back down. Get a break to the high, buys back up, right? So that's kind of how I determine my ranges. Because, like, for example, if you came back down this range, this is not your new range. Because we'll be back down here. And we need a break of this resistance or this support if you do get a move. But yeah, in this scenario right here, this is not your range because we're currently in this level here, and we need a break to the upside or a break to the downside here for us to buy or sell here. USD CAD sell would be nice. USD CAD, take a look. Sells. Oh man, I think sells here. I think you gotta wait for maybe the support here to break down here. Let's try and call tops and bottoms here, right? Because you're at resistance right here, and this is now your range. A break above, that would be buys, because candles are printing bullish, right? If candles are printing bullish and the daily is bullish, 4 hours bullish, weekly is bullish, why do you want to be a hero and try to call top and bottom here? Why do you want to come in first place here? Where you can just easily wait for a candle to close above the range and come in second place and get buys above here, right? Or wait for sells below here, below the range here. But sells here would be a bit risky because you're kind of just calling tops and bottoms here. Because we have no indication that this is resistance going to reject it, except for the fact that we're at resistance. But why would you want to wait? Why would you want to like predict the next rejection when you just wait for a candle to close at resistance, right? So I'll wait for a candle to close here at resistance, a bearish candle, at least. Don't come in first place, let the markets win. Yeah, that's the key. Don't come in first place, let the markets come in first. Your job is to come in second. Altonko said. Your job is to come in second. Hey Henrik, I don't understand that. Can you translate that for me, man? What Raphael said? What's that say?
No, he was saying that he comes very often here. He doesn't come more often because of his work.
Oh. Yeah. See, I can't translate that. I need you there. That's why you're here. No, I'm playing.
Okay, I got it. Yeah, but there's only a few Brazilians actually that do live trade, that's trading in Forex. Most of them do trading here in local markets.
Who's that guy with Q Banks? He's Spanish. What's his name? You might know him.
Emilio Trader, right?
Yeah, is he Brazilian?
Nah.
Oh.
I think he's from Mexico or something.
Oh.
But he speaks here in Brazil. We speak Portuguese.
Hey, Jimmy's here. What's going on, Jimmy?
Jimmy. He's in the chat.
Jimmy, what are you saying, bro? There's people that understand that, man. Come on. Okay. We have 7 minutes left for this candle close. If you get a 30-minute closure above this resistance or a 50-minute candle above this resistance, I think these would be nice buys going up here. Jimmy, join a Zoom call, man. Yeah, you know, it's okay. You can still join a Zoom call.
Do my conca. What that mean?
You don't want to know?
Oh shoot! Like WAP?
Nah.
He said nah.
I'll let Jimmy explain, man.
So you don't want to know?
Is that Taj? Who's that?
Bro,
I'm still here.
Chilling, bro.
Where's your face?
I'm still here.
Where's your face cam, man?
Bro, I'm laying in the bed. I just zoned out because I'm in a Jur 30 cell right now.
Oh, you in Jur 30?
Yes, sir. How many pips?
Yeah, hey, yo, I have a question. Everyone that's from London here, how do you guys avoid overtrading? Because you guys have the London session, and if you guys have the New York session, which is at like 1 p.m. So yeah, back to back, probably the best sessions in this industry. So how do you
When
guys
I did that, I was overtrading like a muff.
Yeah, like you know, like what do you guys do? Like stick to like 2 trades per day or something during London and New York combined? Like, honestly, I just pick one session. I know people here just trade all 2 sessions. Sometimes even the Asian session if they're just like
I think Asian session is back though, low key. Like it's the same as it was before.
Yeah, that's why I attempted a trade yesterday, but
man, that 1 hour sell was so clean, bro. I just hopped off. Yeah, I mean I already took the one trade. I mean I took 2 trades, but
What's there?
What's up?
That sell once it broke the hourly low.
I think it was like right here, right? Oh no, it was low here, I think. Listen.
No, I don't think I clicked that. 6. It was yesterday.
Oh, this one right here. This one. 1813. Yeah, this one right here. Below here. Coming down to that support. That's pretty clean. Came back in the range though. But sales are set up in Asia to play out in London. Yeah. I trade Asian sessions sometimes. Well, quite often actually. Not for the past couple weeks though. I've taken a little break from Asian.
I feel like my brain is fried after 5 hours on the charts.
Yeah, bro. For me, more than 4 hours, and my brain just I can't too much. There's no such thing as overtrading if you stick to good setups. Overtrading is a mental game issue where you start taking bad trades, in my opinion. Nah, man, because your mind can only make 2 good decisions per day. 2-3 good decisions per day. Words of Jeff Bezos. But I feel like if you start to take more trades, you're gonna start building up emotions. Because the reason why you're overtrading is because you want more money. And if something goes bad, it's gonna lead to chasing those losses, which leads you to overtrading even more. So I don't know, I guess you have a different perspective on it, I guess. But that's just my perspective on it. That's why I think overtrading is. Because even if you take like 10 good all winnable trades, like it's still, I don't know, man, it's still overtrading to me.
Slugs.
Bro, can you do a cash giveaway? Why would I give you 10K when I can teach you how to make 10K? You feel me?
I knew that was coming, bro.
Come on, bro.
Nah, it's a giveaway here. You know, get the course. Free go course giveaway. What is my money gonna do to you, man? Come on. What's that gonna do for you?
Go blow it on food and whatever you do.
Put into account or leverage an account. Blow the account. Say F if you agree.
That's facts.
Yeah.
You think US30 would ever go back up? US30 would ever go back up?
Don't say that.
Yes.
Don't make it go up.
Because like overall the trend is bullish, right? We have if you look at the weekly here. Overall just bullish. We pretty much came up and tapped this resistance here. So I'll wait. Once we actually break out of this resistance here above 29,500, you can see you're starting making new highs, and now it's going to continue to go up. But you don't know when it's going to obviously get there. But once we actually break above that range here, you're going to start seeing us continue to go up here. But then again, you wouldn't know where the target is going to be, right? Because if you look left here, you have no history whatsoever of past data above this level here. So you can't really determine where your TP is going to be. But new highs will be made, obviously, if you break that resistance. That's on the weekly. Overall, this is a bullish trend.
Okay, gives me money sometimes.
We have 2 minutes left, guys. 2 minutes left. We're just gonna close above. See what happens here. Did I give away his money? He gave away his money on his broker, on his Instagram page. But that's his broker. It's not his money. It's his broker's. It's just like, I guess, to promote his broker, right? Uh, 2 minutes left. 2 minutes left. If we get closure like above here, that'll be sweet. That'll be sweet. So what's gonna happen is we're gonna get like a like that, and then eventually that.
All right, what's up with your sound effects? You be switching them, bro.
Switching my flows. Yeah, something like this would be cool. 167 trades in 24 hours in my record. Sometimes I just start stacking positions like pancakes. Man, 67 trades. That's like an average of 7 trades per hour.
Start stacking positions like pancakes.
Yeah.
See, Don, I consider that just one trade where you get in and then maybe you stack a position on top of that. And I see that as one trade.
What?
Like I would take a position, but I would click the button 3 times. And like when I get to TP, I might close 2 of them. And the third one, I would let it run. I consider that just one trade.
I honestly don't like the idea of stacking for me is like, if you're gonna stack, you might as well put one position, because unless you're adding more positions and you're modifying your old position, you know what I mean? Like if your old position is in profit and you move your stops to break even on that old position, you add a new position, that'll be considered a new trade. That'll be a whole new 3% that you're risking. But if you're just stacking like 3%, 3%, 3%, that's like 9%. That's still 9% of your account that you're risking per trade. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, like when I stack positions, it'll be usually like, for example, let's say I got a buy like down here, like somewhere up, like right here above this candle here, to go up like this. I'll leave a runner, and then as price breaks this resistance, I'll take another position here and move this position.
Yeah, if it starts breaking new zones.
Yeah, if the trade makes sense, if you feel like you would enter a trade if you didn't enter the first trade again, that's when I'll kind of add positions. But I would never really add positions when like off the rip, you know, like I wouldn't pop 8, 8, 8, 8, 8. I don't know.
But what I do is for example, like if you were doing 8 lots, I would do 4 and 4, and I open 2 positions at a time just so I could close 1 at 10 and leave the other one running. It's easier than closing half and going into the.
I'll be risking my original like risk, right? Like that, whatever your risk is. Yeah.
Yeah, but I open 2 positions on every trade at half the risk each, and it's easier for me to just
close. Yeah.
Out or manage.
Yeah. That's what I mean, and that's different. But look, if you're literally open like, if one trade that you're taking is 3% and you're risking the same lots over and over again, like 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, risking like what, 12, 15%, that's when it doesn't count as one trade. That's gonna be like 4 different trades, man.
Or 5 like if you're opening a bunch of micro lots at that, right? That's, you know what I mean? It's a big difference compared to like, if it really depends on your lot size, right? Like
yeah.
What it's at. Like 167 micro lots is nothing.
About 167 positions in 24 hours. That just, I don't know. I don't know if you're stacked. I don't know what you're doing there. I don't know if you're stacked. I don't know if you're over trading. I don't know idea. I mean, that is over trading, but
in terms of managing, how do you even? What do you do?
I mean, unless you're there open one position, one buy position of the 167 positions.
No, I can't see that.
That's a lot of clicking.
Yeah, because if you gotta put in the TPs and the stop losses, that take you 20 minutes just doing that.
By the time the trader's TP is like kind of close, unless you got magic keys. I think that's when you can use magic keys. I think that's good. When you have like a lot of positions, man, that's when magic key works efficiently. No free promo. Don Vote, if the candlestick breaks 134.638, do you buy by taking a few pips in the break, or do you wait for the formation of a support above that region to start buying. I wait for a candle to close, and it depends though, because if the candle opens up and it goes down right away, like let's say you get a closure above like this, right? And the next candle here decides to, like, I guess, come back down, come down right away as it opens up. I'll wait for the candle to flip bullish, and once it flips bullish, that's when I will kind of enter my positions with my stop loss either at the previous candle low here or the current candle low, if that's your question. Because then this will be your support formed above the resistance. Price to go up.
Did anybody take that sell? Oh, my bad.
This one?
Oh yeah, I was just wondering if anybody took it. It's pretty valid.
Yeah, I guess you close bearish at resistance here.
What, on a 4 hour?
15 minutes.
15 minute.
It's tough. I avoid those. It's like getting faked out, and
Yeah, but that's been happening all day. I wasn't taking it.
but it makes sense though. It makes sense what you're saying.
The 15 closed too weak. I mean, yeah, I still closed bearish at resistance.
Almost a doji here.
That's pretty valid. I blew my account my first week trade in July. Gold's rocking, so I kept popping 1.0. Yeah, I feel like that's like the wrong way to add positions. You see what I mean though? Like when you add a position, you gotta ask yourself, if you weren't in the first trade, would this be a valid entry for you? Because you can't just pop positions because you're in profit, or pop because you're down in drawdown. Because then you'll be popping positions because you're in with emotions, right? But if you pop it with technicals, you would probably wait for a new confirmation for you to enter that second position. But if it doesn't make sense, then there's no point of you adding another position, right? So that's like the wrong way to add positions. I saw 3 grand profit to negative $57. Damn. Yeah, that's tough though. Seeing that happen, you're gonna start chasing it after, right? And it's not give you a lot. It's hard to recover from that. Ventura FX, I have $500 account and I use 0.5 lot per trade, take only 1 or 2 trades per day. My stop loss average is 10 to 12 pips, so optimal losses are around. Do you think this is good? I think it's pretty good. I mean,
too much.
0.5 lot. Well, it depends on what your stop loss. 10 pips. That's about. What's 3% of $500? 3%.
3% is $15.
So yeah, if you're risking like, I guess, yeah, $15. That's 10 pips. 10 pips. That's about 3% per trade.
Wait, you said 0.05 or
0.05.
Oh, I thought he said 0.5.
Yeah, no, 0.05. Yeah, that's pretty valid. As long as it's like under like, yeah, you risk $5, $500 account, you're fine, man. Because 3%, that's like 1% risk. Yeah, you're fine. That's a pretty good risk management. Yep, that's fine. What loss has for a 0.75 account? It depends on your stop loss and how much you're risking.
0.01.
Yeah, most likely it's gonna be a 0.01.
Well, $75 account. Yeah.
Cause yeah, 3% of that's what? What's 3% of that? That's like less than $1. I mean, that's like $1 maybe. So yeah, 0.01.
$3.50, half of that. Yeah, $1.75.
You might feel like that's a little, man, but trust me, if you can't do that on a bigger account, you can't do it on a smaller account. Or if you can't do it on a smaller account, you can't do it on a bigger account. Right? Think about it, man. If I were to give you a $1 million account today, and you were to keep the same risk manager you had before, like that terrible habit of just over risking your account, what do you think is gonna happen with a $1 million account? Same thing. Just think about it. If you were to just close your eyes and replace, just imagine your like, I guess your one of your first accounts, right? Where you have a brand new account, you have, let's say, $1,000 account, and you blew it because you were over trading, and you're just going against the trend, doing making all these bad habits. If you close your eyes and just imagine that account being a $1 million account, what would be different? Nothing. The trades are still the same. The trade snares are still the same. Everything's still the same. So that's why if you can't do it on a small account, you can't do it on a bigger account. And that's just facts. Damn, who's at the radio show here, man? Who's on radio here? Hello? What's going on? Oh, that's Sam. Oh, okay.
I think it's me.
Nah, it is. I just muted you. Unplug your thing and plug it back. Yeah, it's definitely. Yeah, it's definitely you. It was definitely you.
Oh, okay.
You started falling? Ooh. Yep, just falling. I think in this scenario, you would have had sell stops at this counter here. Because this 15-minute counter, 30-minute counter here closed bullish as support. So as it closed bullish as support, this is support formed. If you were to break that structure, high chance we're going to continue down here. So I believe we're going to continue down to the support here. At 26.431. It should be able to respect this high here. 9:30 opening too. Anyone I see opening, should expect a waterfall here on US 30. If you missed the entries on the sell stops, probably wait for a 15-minute closure below its range and take a attempt there. Come down to support. That's pretty clean as well. Let's see what GG does there, man. Cause yeah. Can you explain why you trade these low time frames instead of 4-hour time frame? I look at all my time frames. This US30 trade is based off of a lot of time frames. 4-hour, daily, weekly, bearish, bearish, bearish. I use those as my indication. Small time frame, just entries. 30-minute as we're breaking structure here. It makes sense, right?
I think gold might make a move soon.
Yours doesn't respect price action. US30. I don't know. I've been trading it my whole life. That started trading. I feel like it does respect price action. Well, you can argue, is Forex price action or is it fundamentals, right? People can say it's fundamental. It's all fundamental based. It is always all fundamental based, but people use technicals to kind of figure out patterns or whatever you're using, right? So at the end of the day, everything's all the same. It's all candles at the end of the day. But you could expect a waterfall here on US 30 now, coming down to support. Look at GJ fast. Gold, what's it doing, Sam? My bad. Coming down here?
Yeah, like I think
30 minutes breaking lows.
The stock exchange is open.
Yep, should be a mover.
On this time, might be able to make a push.
GJ as well.
Yeah, GJ's tough.
He sells below 134.32 down if you close below 30 minutes and 20 minutes, or yeah. GJ today was just a range, man. Honestly, that's my definition for today. A nice little 20-30 pip range here. Did I guys take a trade today? No, right?
He took trades before. He took trades at 6.
Oh.
Buys. Yeah.
Yeah, I took a buy at 6.
I think GJ is just waiting for this Bank of England speech. 20 minutes, so I don't know if it's gonna be late.
It's gonna be a real late move then, because that speech is gonna start like at 10:20, something like that, and then you know it's gonna start kicking up at like 11. So fuck. Giveaway tomorrow, guys. By the way, giveaway is tomorrow, so make sure you're on time tomorrow. Course giveaway is gonna be tomorrow. Wait, please try first for speech. Yeah, I think I'm gonna be on for a little bit. It's just kind of boring. It's like watching paint dry, though, you know? Because usually, like, I don't even trade this time. By the time I'm off the charts.
Oh boy, they got a dip sale tomorrow.
Yeah, man. I think I'm gonna dip too then, because shit. What am I gonna watch here?
Yeah.
Like, what am I gonna do here, you know? Wait, like, cause I know it's gonna be a late move, and I know that it's gonna be probably like 10:30, 11, you know. Cause like,
I give it a little bit.
Watch, when I hop off, actually, I'm gonna stay until 10, fuck it. Cause if I hop off, no, it's gonna probably come down. I'm like, Don, why'd you hop off for? You know.
That shit was right away.
Boom. Okay, Don's gone. Let me drop.
What's up, traders? What's going on, man? How's your day been? What's up, Bryce? I remember you from
yesterday.
Yeah, I think yesterday or something. Where are my Warzone buddies at? Time to play Warzone after the stream.
Yeah, it's coming down to that 13430 range.
Yep. Coming down to 134, 300. I believe this is an area where we could be either break or continue to come down here. This is break our. This is that level we gotta worry about here. Yeah, closure below here. Looks like we're gonna come down for the range. And this tough scenes.
Give us the trade. Give us the trade.
Would you guys rather have taken no trades today, or got stopped out in all those attempts here, you know, without being patient? Right. So be happy that you didn't take a loss today.
Look at this. Yeah.
Look at this range. You know, it's a tradable range though. Like kind of tradable, but
it's just a lot of volume. Like
a lot of volume in the range. Yeah. Good man, thanks. Had a good Asian pre-London session. It was scalping gold. Nice. Gold scalps. I remember you should be a gold scalper, like crazy gold scalper. Did I tell you guys my biggest swing on gold? Did I ever tell you guys a story?
Nope.
I think it was like 1400 to like 1500 or something like that, or to 1600. They're pretty. They're looking back at it. That's like, it seems so little, but that was probably one of my biggest swings on gold. I think it was like around December. Around like around here. This level, January, around like till like maybe 1400 to like I think it was like 1600 levels above here when I got out. My biggest swing, that was the last time I ever swung. Check your IG likes right now, bro. Oh, what's going on? Bruh. This guy spam every single post. You really want that course, right? Course giveaway, guys. Make sure you guys enter that. Today is the last day to enter. No. What is it today? Thursday? Oh yeah, today's the last day to enter. You have until midnight tonight to enter.
Who's this go?
Looking at who? Oh, that's Slugs in the house. Look at the GG 30-minute or 15-minute candle. Where would you have been the best entry if you decided to take a trade in this range? I think I mentioned in this range, I was looking for entries right here earlier. This candle right here would have got 10 pips out of it. As this candle here looking left, this candle here closed below this little range here. This candle here kind of came down to the next support here. That was the trade I was looking for. That and as well as this as well. I think it was buys right here on this candle. I think I missed this because I was talking to someone though. This is a move that I actually missed. I was looking to enter because I saw a little range we had to fill here. We had to fill this little range here, so some move to go up. Would have had a runner anticipating it for it to break resistance. But what happened here was it would hit my break even and it would have came back into range. So I guess nothing much happened then. Mouse $3,000 on gold with a 0.50 live. Fell asleep and woke up thinking I blew my account because I had no open trade. Best feeling I ever see at TP. I remember that feeling, man. Where at one time I went to sleep, entered a trade, I woke up, it was gone. I'm like, what happened? I thought I hit a stop loss, but I ended up hitting TP. That was like back then though when I was a new trader. And I would never trade that ever again, man. Just enter a trade, go to sleep, and hope for the best. That's the worst thing you can do. It's one way to avoid emotions for sure, but it's still taking a huge risk overnight, man. Because anything can happen overnight. You have news, you have this, that, right? Kind of why I stopped swing trading as well, because yeah, so many things to worry about. You got news within the days. Anything can happen. Whereas swinging, you could kind of wake up every day at any time. Obviously I trade this time though, but you can wake up at any time. You can focus on the same trade setups all the time and catch those 10 pips and dip, right? Whereas swing trading, you gotta wait days and days and days for a setup. At the end of the day, it adds up too. It adds up because if you swing every single breakout and you wait for every range to break out, you're only missing a couple pips here and there. You're still catching little breakouts. Let's say, for example, you're swinging gold here, right? And I guess you scalped like all this. Saw a range, got out. Wait for a breakout, scalp this. Wait for a range, scalp this. You know, it adds up at the end of the day. Those scalps, so that's why I just kind of scalp and I don't swing anymore. Also, I just wasn't as consistent with it. Scared to go to sleep during trade, right? 65 day trading. It's stress sleep. Yeah, it's actually stress sleep. Yeah.
Bro, I would not be able to go to sleep if I was in a trade. Like I could not fall asleep.
Yeah, man. Trust me, man. You wouldn't want to go back there. Like swing trading, you can swing trade, honestly. You can swing trade. It's just that your stock's gonna be much bigger. Like, for example, like I can swing trade GJ if I want to, like, off of a daily and weekly, right? Because candles are the same thing on any time frame. Literally the same thing. I'll wait for on a weekly, for example, if I mark up on a weekly here, I'll wait for, I guess, like, for this week, I'll wait for like maybe like this candle close below the range here for the week, and I'll take sells come down to support. Like you can swing trade this entire weekly range here, or like wait for buys like maybe above like this resistance here. I take buys coming up to retest these highs over here. Like this is a swing trade, right? You can do the exact same thing on a daily time frame, on a weekly, because the candles would never change on any time frame. There's more value to them, obviously, the bigger the time frame, but regards to the candles and the structure, they'll never change. That will forever be the same. I think it's dying here and I'm charged it. I mean, like, I'll only fall asleep in my trade if I have like a runner position, you know? That's when I can kind of fall asleep, because like, I always just hit my entries if anything when I wake up.
Yeah, I'm gonna hop off.
Yeah, man, I think I'm gonna hop off too, because this is pretty boring to watch. Yeah, guys, hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. Obviously didn't enter any trades today. We're still in the range for pretty much the whole entire stream, but hopefully tomorrow we'll get something. Tomorrow is gonna be the giveaway, so make sure you guys are here on time at 6:30 a.m. Eastern, and it's gonna be a great day tomorrow, right? We're gonna have some fun. So peace and love, guys. Appreciate you guys for showing up, and catch you guys tomorrow. Okay, what song do you guys want to hear here? Let's see. Okay, I got it. Alright, peace, guys.